I haven't tried backyard wrestling.
No? Not at all?
Have I tried it?
Yeah.
I mean, I used to wrestle my brothers when we were little.
Oh, that's... Anyway, watch.
Oh, my fucking Christ.
Oh. And we're back with the Blacklisted Gaming Podcast. I forgot I don't have a transition on this, so I'm going to have to edit this later. Guess what? It's Mike's last ride today. This is episode 63.
63.
This is episode 63 of the Blacklisted Gaming Podcast.
I thought we had more than that.
No. I mean, we got to remember, we took, 6 months off?
Yeah, that's true.
And then we didn't start it back up until March, and then you got to think I didn't do it every single week since then, mostly because I wasn't able to, but... So, go on more about your haircut that you got for this episode that you aren't showing.
So, okay, let's start from the beginning. Last night at like midnight, I made an appointment at the barbershop, the place right by the restaurant and my place.
Oh, you went to the... Oh, I know where you went. Okay.
That's where I was going to go. And at like 1 in the morning, I made the appointment for like 11:30 this morning.
Yeah.
But because of road construction, I didn't fucking fall asleep until like 5 a.m. What?
Hang on a second.
We'll cut that out.
We'll cut that out.
You buy me. Alicia's here.
She's here. Like I thought like Oliver was trying to jump over the fucking thing, and
The girlfriend is calling from inside the house.
she's crawling. Okay, so you had. Hang on, we're back. All right, so
We're black.
you went in at 11. You had the set for 11.
I had set for 11:30. Didn't fall asleep until 5 a.m. because of road construction.
Oh shit.
Because like they put down one of those like big ass steel plates. Because they like cut into the road.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
They
about.
put down one of those steel plates, and every time someone ran over it, of course they speed on my street, so they're running over this thing at like 40 miles an hour. It sounds like gunshots. So I'm like, I can't fucking sleep. Mila's sleeping, the baby's sleeping. I can't sleep. I woke up at 11:10 because she just let me sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not fucking going to this place now because if I cancel, I'm too fucking tired to go. If I cancel, I can't go back in later. I'm going to feel like a dickhead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went to Sport Clips.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
You should have just gone on Slick Vic's.
What's a Slick Vic?
The guy that cuts my hair.
Not
It's
once have I
walk-in
heard you-
only.
That's not once have I heard you mention that name.
Vic? You never heard me talk about Slick Vic's? It's on 22nd. It's like over by Duke's. He does a really good job. Only thing is that if it's a busy day, you are going to be waiting for a while.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if you went early enough, then it wouldn't be a problem because it's a Thursday. And you went today?
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
It's fine. It's just a little short. Like, you remember how long my hair was before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, this is it.
You act like that she fucking gave you a basic training, like buzz cut.
Well, no, but compared to what I had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was like,
I
I'm
guess.
just gonna take like an inch and a half
Honey,
off.
we're just going to take 3 inches off the top.
And she
Like, that
wouldn't-
is all I have.
She wouldn't shut the fuck up. She just kept talking about her brother and her brother's kid and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Just cut my fucking hair. Let me leave. But no, and she kept talking and she's talking and she's cutting. So she's cutting more and more and more because she keeps fucking talking.
I fucking hate Sport Clips.
Like, her breath was so bad, I looked forward to her farts. That's how bad it was.
She must have had periodontal disease. You know, what
Maybe.
Jeff has.
Is that what that is?
You know what? You ever wonder why Jeff's breath... And I'm going to talk shit about Jeff because fuck him.
Sure.
But, yeah, like, you ever wondered why his breath stinks? Besides the fact he didn't brush his teeth?
He had an actual disease?
This is called periodontal disease. I only know this because of my stupid ex-girlfriend, but like her working in dental, I knew how to identify perio, and he has perio. Like it's a gum disease. It's like rotting. It's like decay of like the fucking. It's a gum disease, but it can also lead to decay of like the jawbone.
Oh, if it gets worse enough.
If it gets bad enough, and it's funny that, or she had her wisdom teeth, which they both smell just as bad. Like they smell very similar.
I have all my wisdom teeth.
You do?
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Are they not? They never impacted or nothing. Like you've never had any issues with like infection or your breath?
No.
Huh. Interesting.
They're like they grew. I don't want to say grew in weird shapes, but they didn't grow in normal shapes as you would think a tooth would be.
What do you
if that
mean?
Makes any sense?
What do they grow in, like a fucking dick shape? What's up?
It comes in like a middle finger.
It's just like, yeah.
No, like this one on the top left feels like an incisor.
I know. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking
But
about.
this one on the other side grew in.
So
the same...
it's almost like this one.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's technically a molar, but that's how the wisdom teeth feel when they come through. Mine, my breath was so bad when I had wisdom teeth, and like it was to the point where Stephanie told me she didn't want to kiss me. Like she's like, I dreaded kissing you because your breath was so bad.
That's
and
depressing.
I mean, the whole relationship was depressing.
Yeah.
But like, so I went to the dentist, and the only reason why I waited so long to get him taken out, I had the option to get him out in AIT, like when I was in basic. Oh, by the way, for the viewers, if you are expecting a lot of game news, there's not going to be much.
Well, not zero, but
we're going to talk about shit, but we're not going to do any like news like anything in the news besides PlayStation stuff. So, like, other than that, like this is just me and Mike hanging out and reminiscing, and I got some fun things to show him that I found.
Is it like high school shit?
Some of it, yeah. But we're going to go back to the first ever video that you and I made.
Oh, where we watched Cup Chicks?
Mm-hmm. Which is funny because this is also the last video that you and I are probably going to make for a while.
Yeah. We'll come back up for visits.
Oh, no shit. I mean, I'm not saying that like you're going to fucking go off into the ether and never come back.
Oh my God, there's a fucking part of To the Hellfire.
Oh, yeah.
That I love. He says like into the Everblack.
Did you know that Lorna Shore's lead singer is that's not the same guy?
I know. The other guy had throat tattoos all the way up to his chin or up to his jaw.
I wonder why he left.
He got kicked out. Do you know?
No.
He got kicked out because he got called out for either molesting or raping someone, and it was true. So the band kicked him out.
Oh no!
And held auditions for other singers. And Will Ramos, the new singer, he's got his own TikTok, and he redid "Pray for Plagues."
He did.
Oh, it's so sexy.
I gotta listen to this.
Sexy.
I gotta listen to this. So back to my whole tooth thing. So I didn't get my teeth removed when I went into the Army because I had seen these guys get their fucking wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah.
And what they don't tell you, I mean, they tell you after you're there, but the people that are doing the extractions are new soldiers learning how to do extractions.
Oh, so you're the
fucking guinea pig. You're the test subject.
That sucks.
So
they don't have actual
we had
students.
dudes get fucking nerve damage in their face because they clipped a nerve cutting them out, or like you'd have serious infections because like they just weren't doing it very well, and like these dudes they'd be all fucked up, blood drooling out of their faces. It was awful. I'm like,
I'm sure some of them fucked that up for themselves.
No, not all the way, not really. A lot of these guys were like coming back from the clinic, blood pouring out of their mouths.
Like a horror movie.
And like their cheeks swollen like chipmunks, and it was just a nightmare. And I'm like, I'm good on that. Like all they do is just they give you a numbing agent. Sometimes they don't even inject you; they just fucking go.
Did you get them taken out?
Yeah, but I went under anesthesia.
Yeah,
I refused to get it done without anesthesia. I was like, I want you to put me to sleep before you rip my teeth out of my mouth. Yeah. Because there was a guy in my unit before me that got it done, and the fucking Novocaine that they gave him wore off.
Say that again?
no. What do you someone say? Novocaine? It's apparently Novocaine.
It's Novocaine?
Yeah.
That sounds so much.
Listen, you know how many
less-
times I got corrected for saying Novocaine? It's Novocaine. I call it Novocaine. Apparently, that's not the correct term.
Novocaine sounds like Viking drug.
Right? It doesn't sound right.
Like they took a bump of Novocaine before they
It
raided a
doesn't
village.
sound right at all. It sounds fucking off saying it like that. I feel retarded. But like, speaking of retarded, I got something to show you too.
Okay.
We are going to fucking hell.
I'm
I'm pretty sure that people are going. And then again, this podcast is not exactly like politically correct, and it never has been, and it never will be. However, now that we're video recording something and putting it on YouTube, I guarantee you.
We don't go out of our way to be assholes, but
No, we don't go out of our way to be assholes, but most of the things that I'm showing you are things that we've already seen, minus a few of these videos.
Is it the werewolf?
I'm not, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the werewolf one. And I pulled it up, I thought about it, I'm like,
That makes me.
do I really want to like video capture this
That makes my dick heavy.
and then watch us laugh at it? We're not doing it to be assholes. It's special poetry slam. That's what it's called. It's like it's slam poetry with special needs people, and just the execution of it just feels really strange.
Yeah. If you look at it from a comedy perspective, it's pretty fucking funny. But if you want to get sensitive about it, you probably can. But whatever.
I mean, if you really want to get sensitive about it, go ahead and watch fucking watch The Ringer.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, so back on the tooth thing. So dude in my unit he was getting his taken out, and the Novocaine wore off mid-procedure, and he was passing out from the pain, and they were smacking him awake.
Like with their hands?
Yeah, they're like tapping his face to wake him up because he was passing out from the pain. I'm like, I don't want to get this done. And luckily, I was like one of the last guys to get put under for my wisdom teeth removal in that unit, because everybody had got it done before and after. They're just getting stuck with Novocaine, and then that was it. That's all they get. I remember having a dentist give me a filling. And it's very fucked up how they do the dental work in the Army. They look at you and your teeth and every little tiny hole that could be from anything. They call it a cavity. So they give you a fucking hardcore filling for it.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
Right. And I remember talking to this captain as he did. He gave me a fucking like a silver, like not silver. He gave me one of them like the black fillings. And all the other ones were acrylic, or like the fucking
Ceramic.
the ceramic fillings, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm like, why'd you give me a fucking like lead filling or whatever it is? He's like, why would you get anything else? I'm like, everybody else gave me the ceramic fillings. He said, you're in the Army. You don't get the best care here. So you get what you get.
Yeah, but lead?
We're not lead, we're silver filling, whatever they give you. It's like the one that's black. Okay. And it was like, it just felt like overkill, because he like hollowed out my fucking tooth, like my molar, and filled that bitch in. And I'm like, why did you do that? I said, it wasn't bothering me before. Why are you doing that? He's like, you're in the Army. He's like, you get the care that you get. You don't get good care here.
Right.
And I'm like, but you're the dentist. And it's a funny thing, because most dentists and doctors that work for the Army are dentists, especially the dentists. Most of the dentists that work for the Army are dentists that were from the civilian world that lost their practice or weren't successful in their dental practice.
Taking the rejects.
Exactly, because they can come in as an officer and make a lot of money and still practice, and it doesn't matter how good or bad your care is, because you can't fucking sue them.
That's ridiculous.
You can't sue doctors for malpractice. I knew a soldier that went to get her gallbladder removed, but because they couldn't do the procedure on base, they sent her to the fucking Italian hospital, and they gave her a hysterectomy. And she was 22.
That's great.
She woke up, and they're like, your hysterectomy is okay. It went well. She's like, what? My what?
My fucking what now?
My hysterectomy? And like, she couldn't sue because you can't sue the government. And they're contracted through the government. Are you looking at Alicia's incense and witchy stuff?
It's cool.
I don't know if you've figured this out yet, but she's witchy.
Is she Wiccan witchy or like I like Hocus Pocus witchy?
She does tarot readings
That's cool.
and cleanses with sage and stuff.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
I
love it when she cleanses the house or burns sage because
it smells cool.
I come in the house and it always smells good. I mean, it smells like, like some kind of herbal place, but it smells really good.
When it comes to that type of shit,
I sometimes open the bag of her sage and just sniff it.
I respect that kind of shit. But like if somebody was like, no, you're this way because of the day you were born, the stars were this position. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut
Actually
up.
factors in pretty well.
It doesn't.
In a way, yes, it does.
Dude, astrology is bullshit.
Yes and no. The more I looked into it, the more I understood. Like it's not to a T, but it gives you perspective on things, like inner perspective. So when I was going through my shit with Stephanie, I looked into a lot of that shit to kind of figure out, personalities. There's actually a personality test that you can do to find out your personality. And it's way more accurate than any astrology will ever be. And it asks you a series of questions. You get like 50 questions that it asks you. And it tells you your personality type and what kind of career fields fit your personality type, the bad habits of your personality type. It's basically a psychological thing versus an astrological thing. So I took this and found my personality type and kind of looked into, that's not the only reason why I started looking into IT, but it started to make sense why I'm into shit like that. Because it said your best career field is either military, leadership, management, and construction, or something in the tech field like IT. And construction, as much as I love doing it, my body can't fucking handle it anymore. I'm struggling. I found out I have spinal arthritis. Thank you, Army. You better pay me for that, you fucks.
I hated that merchandising job I had because I had to pull 1,000-pound fucking pallets.
Which one was that? At Burlington?
The one right before Burlington, but after Walmart. When I was working with Andy.
You must have done that like...
I was only doing it for 3 months.
Yeah.
Because I told you about that, right? How they fucked me over with that?
Maybe?
They hired me in as... I'm not trying to drop names because I don't want to drop names, but they hired me in as part-time, which was only 29 hours a week. I was like, I need more than this. I can't live on this. They're like, okay, we can move you to seasonal. You can have as much hours as you can handle, but once the season's over, we'll look and see if we have any like part or full-time positions open. I was like, fine. I worked 3 months seasonal, and I went to work one day and they pulled me in and like, hey, we don't need you anymore. Goodbye.
Oh, it was a temp job. They used you for cheap labor and then sent you on your way.
Yeah, but I got hired in as part-time.
Cheap labor and then sent you on your way.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to give you benefits. They didn't have to give you all the hours. You were just the guy to fill in the gaps until they found someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Construction does that shit too.
But I would have to drive like out to like Fox Lake and shit, and it was just...
That's how it was when I worked at fucking Farm and Fleet for a day, and I quit because it was like they were paying me. I worked at Farm and Fleet in the shop. I was going to be an automotive mechanic.
Yeah, yeah.
And I told them when they hired me, like, listen, aside from changing brakes, which nowadays I couldn't do because everything's changed, besides doing oil, tire rotations, and all like the basic shit you can do at home,
Yeah.
I don't know how to put a tire on a rim or any of the other weird little maintenance stuff.
You need a machine for that, don't you?
Yes, and I don't know how to use that machine. And they didn't really teach me. They sent me. I worked in the shop for maybe like 20 minutes, and then they sent me in the tire department. And the person that was training me in the tire department fucking was not teaching me anything. We literally sat at the desk. What are you doing? Why are you bending it like that?
Because I don't feel like sitting up anymore. I want to lean forward.
No, okay. You don't have to bend it that
okay?
direction.
What do you mean?
You see how my arm goes up?
Yeah.
It also comes down. You literally just hyperextended it. The fucking.
What do you mean?
I mean, it'll work. It'll work. It's just a very odd way of.
It's just the opposite, the exact opposite of what you did.
Yeah. I just don't think it's supposed to
Listen,
be
bitch,
that
it
way.
works. Unless you want me to do it this way.
It'd probably be easier. You can actually get it lower and then.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Imagine that.
I don't know. I don't know your toys. All right. I don't know your toys.
Leave the audio equipment to me.
I don't know your things.
Leave
That might as well be a fucking control box for an alien spaceship.
I mean, it's a mixer for that keeps the audio quality good. Because if you listen to the old episodes versus the ones now, the audio's better now.
There's 2 episodes that I regret. One of them is the lost one because it's lost,
Yeah, I always talk about the lost episode.
and then the other one is the one in Sabrina's parents' basement where there's like 40 people.
Oh
and
my!
You can't fucking
the
hear
absolute
anybody.
fucking chaos.
Yes.
You know, Alicia listened to that one
Yeah,
because
She's
she
still
found
with
out.
you?
Huh?
She's still with you.
Well, she listened to that one to listen to Stephanie,
Oh,
and then she was like, she hated you. I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, she's like, I can't believe that, like, on a recorded format, she just would berate you like that.
yeah.
And I'm like, it was pretty common. Didn't see it at the time, but it was pretty common.
Yeah. You guys fought a lot.
Yeah, a lot of it was because, you know, she didn't like me. And even you said she's not your biggest fan. Remember when we went to Apple River?
Yeah.
And she was just fucking angry at me, and I
She's-
didn't even understand why.
Angry with you the whole time. Anything you did, you cooked us breakfast, and she was angry about that.
Was she really?
Probably.
I don't remember. Yeah, she was mad all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I wanted to, like, hang out by the fire, play my guitar. She just wanted
I-
to fucking party.
I like to think so. I don't hate her, you know,
I do.
but
That's
feel-
wrong.
I feel like she had the same mindset as one of my exes did.
Sam?
Where they weren't ready to settle down like we wanted to settle down. So they were still in that mindset of, I still want to be crazy and do all these things. And
So she she was
Be
ready to
20
settle
something.
down in a way, but not with me. And she even told me, she's like, I no longer saw you as a provider. I didn't see you, like, she's like, I don't see you as a provider. I don't see you as a father. Like, you're not like my dad. And I'm like, so go fuck your dad. Like, what do you want me to do?
they say the people or the girls marry their fathers.
Yeah, it is true in ways, but she
It
told
is, it is true in ways, except for some.
See, honestly, ultimately, like, our relationship was more like I felt a different way about her than she did about me. And she only looked at me as potential. She
Yeah.
didn't look at me the way that I looked at her, where I wanted her no matter what.
Yeah.
She looked at me as like, I'm the potential for a decent, successful life. Because she was dating a guy who got arrested for drugs and shit, and the guy was still in jail when me and her were talking, and she broke up with him for me. Because I was in the military, I had more going for me.
Mhm.
She wanted someone that had potential for a decent life. And with me getting laid off several times last year, which isn't my fault, her way of looking at it, she's like, you had no drive to do anything. I'm like, do you think that I would? Like, look at all the shit that's happened in the last year. Oops, hit your camera. Look at all the shit that's happened in the last year with me.
Yeah.
You know, with me losing my job and me not feeling like I have a purpose anymore. I got really depressed.
Yeah.
And then she left me in the height of that. And I was just like,
Same thing that Sam did.
Uh,
I was depressed. I lost my job. I was in Andy's basement for 3 months, and then she texted me that she wanted a break, and then that break turned up into.
that's kind of how Stephanie did it. She
Break.
she went and stayed at her parents' house and then came back. She's like, I don't want this anymore. I'm like, why did you buy this house with me? She's like, because I thought I wanted this. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with the bills? What am I supposed to do with this house? She's like, you figure it out.
You figure it out.
She straight up said, you figure it out. It's not my problem anymore.
Is that a rain sticker?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got it from the Irreverent Warriors hike that I did. I know you don't know what that is.
something, some
It's-
kind of hikey deal with veterans, right?
Yeah, it's a veterans hike for suicide prevention and
I remember
stuff.
hearing about that.
I've been getting really heavily involved with the military community. So, like, there's a veteran gaming group called Regiment, as you can see on that flag, and they're partnering with G Fuel, and I'm part of their Twitch team, their esports team,
Nice.
and I even got a jersey. I just don't have it down here. And they do a lot of
What kind of jersey? Is it like a hockey jersey or like a
It's
basketball jersey?
here. Let me show you a photo of it.
I don't
It's,
think I've ever seen you wear it.
That's because it's dirty and
That's
it's
dirty.
It's dirty. It's in the wash. That's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah, I saw that picture. Okay.
So it's really nice. It's like almost Under Armour feeling, but it fits not as tight. It fits pretty well.
What's the
It's-
brand?
Shit, I don't know. I got to look at it. But yeah, like I've been doing a lot of stuff with the vets, and this podcast and stuff has turned into very veteran heavy, mostly because the people that listen to us are veterans now.
Right.
And with me and Doc doing things, I've been trying to bring more like informative, enjoyable entertainment like how we normally do,
Sure.
but something that other guys like the veteran community can relate to. Because if you like, it was like how I said, you notice how other gaming podcasts kind of don't have the same dynamic that we do when we have a lot of fucked up humor and comedy added into it.
Yeah, it's usually a little bit of comedy, but it's mostly
It's weird comedy. It's like very, it's like lighthearted comedy.
yeah.
Whereas here we are, dark humor, because dark humor is where we thrive.
Yep.
And
It's where my heart beats.
yeah, so, and it wasn't an intentional thing. It just grew to be. And now I'm kind of really just making a very, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm making a, like I'm kind of turning this whole thing into an outlet for the outcasts.
Sure.
Which veterans, we are outcasts. You know, something that people can listen to that they can relate to.
Yeah.
And like that kind of shit. So, because especially now with everything going on, it's been really, the vet community has been struggling with the Afghanistan shit. Like hard. To the point where it's like, I feel like I've got to do something because I feel like a lot of guys are going to kill themselves. Like, and I mean that. Like, I don't mean that to be funny. I
No, I
mean,
know.
like, for a fact, these guys are I feel like that the suicide rates in vets are going to go through the roof because of this.
What's the rate now?
I don't remember. I'm going to have to look it up.
I'll look it up.
The whole 22 a day thing is actually not accurate. Like, the whole 22 vets a day kill themselves. It's not true.
Isn't that usually like a very, very raw generalization when they do that kind of shit?
Yes.
Like 10 people a day die from car accidents. That
Pretty
kind of
much,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same concept but different. It's the same concept but different, different thing. But yeah, essentially that's kind of what I've turned this into. Like, because I had another vet on here too, Nelson.
I don't know if I saw that one.
You didn't. He was on the last episode. If you watched it on YouTube, like he's the bigger guy with the mustache.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's another corpsman in the Navy. And then I'm also going to be trying to work with Regiment to get more guys from Regiment involved with episodes. So, what is this media volume here? Oh, never mind. I know what it is. It's the background. So yeah, I want to do more when it comes to things like that, like me getting involved with the hikes with the Reverend Warriors, and then like Grunt Style. You see that cutout of fucking Tim from Grunt Style?
Yeah.
He's the owner of Grunt Style.
Okay.
So you want to know how I got that? So the hike in Chicago, he was originally supposed to be there, but because he wasn't able to go because there was like something that, he had to take care of some shit, they had his cutout at the fucking Grunt Style facility in Schaumburg. You still looking that up?
Yeah.
So like he had a facility. They have a facility in Schaumburg. So he, like, because he didn't go, they brought that cutout, and I was like, I'm gonna take that cutout on the hike with me. So I fucking ratchet strapped that thing to my backpack, And I walked the 10-mile hike with him on my back.
Nice.
And it was, well.
Did you strap it long ways or
Sideways.
sideways?
Yeah, sideways. I strapped it, I had it, wrapped around my pack and around him. And I was in the front of the fucking whole thing with this giant cutout of a 6'3" guy on my back and and that flag. So I had a whole bunch of shit going on. So yeah, I've been getting more involved with that kind of shit. So, and you know what? Honestly, it really helped. And then Alicia volunteers during those events. So
I remember you telling me that.
It's pretty awesome. God, I love that girl. She's the best. You know what I mean?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
I'm happy for me too.
I'm happy for me too.
So, when do you leave for Tennessee?
September 20th is the official move out day, but we're not sure if we're gonna leave that day or the day before or the day after. Just whenever we get shit packed up.
You packing it all up now?
We're because it's just me and her, and we have Dean, so we have to she has to stay with him, and I'm moving things piece by piece down to the garage, opening it, locking it again because people are crazy, and I don't want them to see all the shit we have in there. So I have to lock it and then go back up. Grab more
Crackheads.
shit. Yeah.
You have crackheads going through your shit.
Well, there's I told you
You got $1, man.
You got. I'll pick your butt for $5. I told you Mia's car got broken into, right?
No.
Broken into?
She left it unlocked, didn't she?
Maybe. But also maybe.
What did they get?
They didn't actually take anything. They just opened up the console, took everything out. There was headphones in there.
They went for the money.
They
went for any loose change, guarantee it.
Her not keyless entry, remote start package that's not installed yet, so it's still in the box. It was in the back seat. That's worth $300. They didn't take that.
They were going
They're
for
looking
money.
for loose change. Yeah.
That's what. It's funny because that's what happened when my car got broken. They stole my wallet because I left it in there and I left my car unlocked. And I found my wallet was found by an Amazon driver up the road, in the road, cards and everything still in it.
Yeah.
They wanted the money, so
they don't take cards because they know you can just, if you lose your shit, you just go in there and freeze the card. You can't do a damn thing with it.
That and you can trace it too.
Yeah.
So all that shit was. And then they got my neighbor's car. They stole his gun.
Well, that's not good.
They stole his Glock out of his fucking side door. And yeah, that's basically what they do is they go around to each car in the parking lots and they see if they're unlocked, and if they're locked, they leave them alone. They don't break into them anymore.
Yeah.
Some do. Some will break the window to get into the car.
Yeah. It depends on
how desperate they are.
desperate, what they want, all that shit.
Well, I mean, there's a guy I know, Mike Morelli. He fucking had his truck broken into 3 times. They smashed the window. And now he leaves his truck unlocked, but they smashed the window to go through his console and take his loose change.
Yeah.
And that's all they took. And he's like, thank you for smashing my window in the middle of fucking winter just to steal some change out of my center console, you crackhead fucks. That's essentially what it is.
That's why I don't leave anything in my car anymore. It's
worth anything?
Yeah.
I don't either. I stopped
doing that. The only thing
that.
you'll see when you look at my car, except for right now, is Dean's car seat thing.
Yeah, now I don't leave shit in my car anymore. So Tennessee, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna move down with the folks and the fam.
Yeah, they have a very very nice, very large camper, but it's a camper that has its own kitchen, bathroom, big bedroom. It has a fucking fireplace.
What?
Yeah, it's huge.
They have a camper with a fireplace in it?
They do.
Why? Since when did they start putting fireplaces in campers?
No idea.
That's like a mini house.
Yeah, it's basically a small mobile home.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so we're gonna live in that for a bit, work, pay shit off, save up money for a house, and then the plan is to come back up and stay.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you moving just to come back?
Because right now we're paying $900 a month for rent, and if we put that money away, we'll save $10,000 in a year.
Yeah. You know how much mortgages are right now?
No, but how much will they be in a year or two?
Depending on inflation, they're going up and down, and taxes. My mortgage changes every year based on taxes. So right now I'm paying $1,060 a month on a mortgage. So, and that's depending on if my taxes go up or down. So if the taxes go up, mortgage goes up. If they go down, mortgage goes down.
Yeah.
And, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So, granted, my mortgage is less than what most people will pay in rent. For renting a house, renting an apartment. Apartment rent is not, I don't even know how you got 900. That's honestly, it's still a lot for what you guys are at, where you guys are at.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, that's on the cheaper end right now. Believe it or not. Most apartments are over $1,000 right now.
For what we have, yeah.
Like even still, yeah, for what you have, most apartment complexes, you're looking at over 1,000 something a month for fucking just rent.
Yeah.
And that's not always including like utilities and shit.
Yeah. Ours includes everything except for electricity.
Which I can't imagine your electric bill is crazy.
It is when the temperatures are at the extremes. So if it's really hot, we got to turn on the AC, and that fucking one AC unit is the only thing that apartment has to cool it down. So it's got to stay on like all the fucking time for it to make a difference.
I bet you guys were suffering.
Yeah.
When it was hot this year.
Yeah, we slept in the living room for a lot of the time. We had Dean's bassinet in the living room, and we slept on the couch. There's no fucking way I'm sweating my eyelids in my fucking bedroom.
Wake up in a pool. You're like, did I just piss myself?
Yeah. Change Dean's diaper. Did you pee yourself? Or did I? Did me?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's the biggest reason why I bought a house.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed with myself that I managed to hold it over as long as I did before she moved in.
Yeah. Well, she's helping you out with stuff now.
Now, yeah. But up until this month, no. This is the first month that she's helping me with anything.
Gotcha.
So from January, or technically February until now, it's been all me. Which is, that was fun.
Yeah.
I will say. That was a fucking blast. And I say that with the most amount of sarcastic. Thank you for abandoning me and making me pay my own bills like that.
Backtracking a little bit, in 2018, the suicide rate was 17%.
17% of veterans?
Yeah.
In the year? Or per day?
Day.
17% of veterans per day.
I don't know if average number, I'm sorry. So not percentage, number was 17.
Per day?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
2018. So
that's a lot.
4 years ago.
You got to think how many people make up less than 1% of the United States makes up the military, including the veteran community. Which is, if you think about it, it's like, that doesn't sound like a lot. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of us, for sure. But when you put it into like a grand scheme of the numbers, is like, there's really not that many of us. I mean, like even right now, the U.S. military is like 500,000 people.
In total?
Yeah. It's very small. That's why they say less than 1% of people make up the United States military as a whole.
That's a weird number.
I'm telling you, it's true. Like in every branch, less than 1% of the United States population is in the military.
I don't know. According to this, we have 1.3 million.
Okay, that's still really small.
That's more than Russia.
There's no way that's more than Russia.
The Russian Federation, 1.01 million. India, 1.39. And the U.S. is 1.35. So India, for whatever reason, beats us by a little bit.
And we have a population of what? 250-something million?
It's 250 or... Actually, that number's probably fucked up now because of COVID.
No, it's not.
Why?
Because what would you think, like a quarter of the population is dead? I'm sure more people were born after COVID because we have quarantine babies. People just coming all the time. Everyone's just, we can't leave the house. What do we do? Just come in me. I'm fucking tired of this. I feel like that we're going to see another baby boom.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive because you know how many people that I know, And I got back on Facebook just to get involved with the veteran shit. You know how many people I've seen that are pregnant now that I didn't know were I'm like,
There's only so many things you can stream
there's always so many
before you start shooting yours.
Did you ever notice that the Netflix like top 10 is always late, like during COVID was like the dumbest shit?
Yeah.
I went from like really cool popular movies to like
Tiger King.
No, Tiger King was interesting.
You're dumb. Tiger King was ridiculous.
That's why it was interesting, because it was so ridiculous. Like it, but something like that is, I understand that would have been top 10 no matter what. I'm talking about movies that are like 30 years old now, and movies that have been on Netflix since Netflix has been a streaming service.
Yeah. How long have you had Netflix?
Shit, dude. 2010.
I think I got mine in 2011. I know I got it when I was in Whitewater.
I got it when I got it when it was like, that was around 2010, 2011.
There was fuck all on it. Like there was nothing good.
No, it was like back when it was like all like fucking shit you never heard of.
B movies.
And once in a while you were like very surprised to see something you heard about.
Yeah.
That you knew.
Like, no shit, Gremlins is on Netflix? No shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Everyone, I remember being super excited just to see it. Hellraiser's on Netflix. Fuck yeah. Then they started adding more shows that you'd seen on TV from before that aren't on air anymore. Yeah. So it was like, I remember when Netflix first became a streaming service, like that's when I got Netflix. So I was just like, oh, cool. Netflix is here. Yep. Let's watch shit. And then it was just like, you were right, there was nothing there.
We're old enough to remember when Netflix, you could order.
And it came in the mail.
You could order DVDs.
Yeah, I've talked about that before. Like, remember the time when you ordered movies off Netflix and instead of streaming, you got to wait for it to come in the mail?
Yep.
And then you just paid monthly for the service, and then you just sent it back when you were done with it.
Yep.
Kind of like GameFly. But now you got Game Pass on Xbox and shit. I wish PlayStation. Speaking of PlayStation, dude, that PlayStation Now event fucking crushed it. Did you watch the God of War footage?
No.
You haven't seen the God of War trailer yet?
No. Is it for the new one?
Yes. It's like a full, like, actual trailer.
Between a baby and trying to move? No, I haven't seen it.
Here, we'll watch it now. Might as well, right? Since I can show it, and then I can broadcast it here. All right, I'm going to mute us while we do this. Hang on. God of War Ragnarok.
God of Horror.
And Knights of the Old Republic are coming.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
All right.
From the director of The Conjuring. Something happened to me.
Yeah, I know something happened to you.
It's the new James Wan movie.
I'm the only one who can see him. It airs on HBO Max.
Is that Loki? Yes.
Time is running out.
He's like a teenager now.
Prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Yeah, I know.
I just want answers.
It looks so good.
And if those answers lead to war with
You know,
Asgard,
Corey Barlog is not the creative director
Maybe
of this
that's
one.
what Mother wanted.
Yeah, he left.
what Mother
He left
wanted.
what? He didn't leave Santa Monica.
Well,
No.
I recognize that dour
He's
expression
just not the
anywhere.
creative director of this. And also, Santa Monica
Odin's got tricks
brought
up his sleeve we
brought him to
haven't dared
develop
to
it.
consider.
What if there was someone who
The
could
help.
help us?
That
You
doesn't
mean
mess with the
Tyr?
flow.
Me
The
too.
old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in.
Go look at the tier.
What in all yarns may that happen to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people.
Let's beef this quality up,
And
shall
what
we?
if the only way to do that is war?
Right?
War is not the only way.
This looks so good.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
He's so hell bent on
You
not
seem
going
like
back
a
to his old
calm
ways.
and
Even though
reasonable
he is going back to his old ways.
I know.
Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Did you know the guy that designed the Baskin axe died?
In moments of crisis,
Yeah. He just died.
panic does nothing. Harness it.
So tempted to get a replica of that axe.
Let it serve you.
This looks so good. I just hope that it live up to the story.
Here!
Are you coming with us?
Who's that?
Here. The God of War.
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who the fuck that is.
She didn't really have any characteristics of any gods.
No, and not even just that. Like, I don't even know what that god would be. Like, I don't know who that is. Like, I really don't know who that is.
Well, she's a kid, right? So she has to be someone's kid. Because I don't remember any gods that are
Younger?
younger.
I don't either. That's why I'm like, I don't know who that is. Because
she's
there aren't
got-
very many child gods, if any, in Norse mythology.
No demigods?
Maybe some demigods, but who would she be a demigod of? That's the big question.
I don't know. Maybe Freya got freaky. I don't know. I really want to get the Diablo 2 remake.
Oh, what if she's a child of Heimdall?
Oh. No.
Not in like the Idris Elba Heimdall.
Yeah.
Heimdall.
I'm done.
By the way, speaking of Marvel shit, What If is good.
Did you watch the one
I've
from
seen
yesterday?
all of them.
You watched the one?
The zombie one?
Yeah.
You know, that one got a bad rating, but I don't know why.
They're fucking stupid. First of all, it's
IGN 's
a zombie story.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't supposed to be.
What are you looking for? We
This
don't
is-
need character development. We know who they are.
Yeah, that's all basically like. It's called What If for a reason. It's like everything in the timeline's been fucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, yeah. What's so wrong with what if Hank Pym brought back a virus from the quantum realm?
Yeah. What's
Like-
your favorite episode so far?
The Doctor Strange one.
All the one where yeah. I like that one mainly because it didn't end nicely.
Yes, it ended very sad.
Yeah.
And the destruction of an entire timeline.
Yeah. It's also the first time that the Watcher has
He's been noticed
yeah,
and interacted with.
interacted with anybody.
And then that's one of the reasons why I liked it too, because like it was, I mean, Doctor Strange is very powerful, and that's why I'm like, they did not use him enough in the last phase,
Yeah.
and they should have. Like, there needed to be more Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to use the shit out of him this time. I hope.
I know they're going to replace Iron Man in Black Panther 2.
With who?
Riri Williams, Ironheart.
His daughter?
She's
She's Wakandan.
no, she's part of. You remember it's the whole reason that Iron Man found Spider-Man, because that like student whatever program shit that he was doing.
Yeah.
She's a part of that, so she's like really smart and shit. And there's shots of Black Panther 2 where they're Shuri and Okoye are going to New York to like talk to her or something. Something's gonna happen between Shuri and Ironheart, this new girl, but she's gonna end up being the new
Iron Man.
Iron Man, which is what it's in the comics right now anyway. So
Yeah. I thought his daughter was going to be Iron Man or whatever. Huh. Interesting. Have you seen Shang-Chi yet?
no, I want to though.
Yeah, so do I.
Supposedly it's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good too. I don't know. I'm excited for a lot of things. I'm so excited. I'm hard.
That new the Insomniac Spider-Man 2 is gonna have Venom.
Oh?
It's gonna have both Peter Parker and Miles Morales and Spider-Man.
You mean Venom?
That's what I meant. Yes.
I was gonna say it's gonna have Peter Parker and Miles Morales and Spider-Man. Like, oh, so there's gonna be Spider-Man, and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man cubed. The new Spider-Man movie, Andrew Garfield came out again and was like, "I'm not in the movie. It'd be really cool, but I'm not." I'm like, "You're fucking lying to me." They have Doc Ock and Gwen Stacy's coming back. Kiss my ass. You're
Is
coming
that
back,
confirmed about Gwen Stacy?
if both rumors were leaked at the same time, and one of them is definitely true because he's in the trailer, the other one's definitely true too.
Can you imagine a Spider-Verse movie?
Well, what I was thinking was, you remember that shot in the trailer where he's like, "Hello, Peter," and then they show Tom Holland.
I saw that theory too, where it's not Tom Holland's Spider-Man, it's a deep fake, where it's actually fucking Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Well, what I was thinking was they do some editing magic. He pops in and goes, "Hello, Peter," to his Peter, to Tobey Maguire's Peter, or Spider-Man. But all three Spider-Men are on that bridge.
Oh,
So he says, "Hello, Peter," and then they all like gear up. You know what I mean? Because he definitely shows up on that bridge, and Tom Holland is on that bridge. So,
But do you think that Andrew Garfield's and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man are also on that
they're
bridge?
definitely in there. They're obviously they're not going to be like, "Yeah, we're in
That'd
the movie."
be a big spoiler.
Yeah.
It would honestly
Disney
ruin.
would axe them so fast.
It would ruin everything about that movie if they honestly. I was not expecting them to show any of the other if they are actually in this. I don't expect them to show that at all. That would I hope they never do if it's true, and the reason why is because
You hope they don't show the other ones?
I hope they never show the other ones.
Why?
Because leave it to be a surprise in the theater. How much more impactful would it be if you didn't know that was actually a thing?
Well, right, but they also showed Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the Civil War trailer, and that would have been a great fucking surprise.
Yes, it would.
Stealing Cap's shield and everything.
I understand. Like, here's the thing: they did that to build the hype behind Civil War, which I don't know why they did that, but
they don't need to.
They don't need to. I'm hoping that they learned their lesson from that and just wanted to leave that as a surprise. Because if they could leave that as a surprise, that would be amazing. Like, it would be awesome.
You know the lengths Disney's going to
keep it
hide
secret.
shit.
Yes.
For Mandalorian, when they had, if you haven't seen the end of season 2 of Mandalorian, you're dumb. But they show, Luke Skywalker shows up, right?
Mm-hmm.
During production, they went so far as to create fake art of Plo Koon coming in and saving the day instead of Luke Skywalker.
So no one knew it was going to be Luke.
No, they thought it was going to be Plo Koon.
And then Luke shows up.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. It's so funny. They go to such great lengths to like hide the truth.
They do. I know. They stopped giving Tom Holland scripts.
Yep. Dude doesn't know to shut his mouth.
No, he runs. He fucking. That's why I love the guy.
Yeah.
He's just like he's such a kid when
He's
it
such
comes
a
to that.
fanboy when it comes to it too.
I know, and that's why I love him. People hate him as Spider-Man.
I think he's great.
I think he is too. I love him as Spider-Man because I'm just like
I love the other three for their own. The other two for their own reasons, but he is the best one as a Spider-Man and as Peter Parker to me.
yes, like you had Tobey Maguire do a good job at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You had Andrew Garfield do a good job at Peter Parker, younger.
Yeah.
And then you have Tom Holland who does good at both.
Yeah.
So it's like
And he has a gymnast background, which is just
yeah,
helps
and that
so much
helps
more.
a lot. Even though most of the fucking Spider-Man shots are through a CGI robot motion capture thing.
yeah.
They literally catapult a robot that can motion Spider-Man, and then they use
awesome.
motion capture. It is awesome, but it's weird.
It's weird.
It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's
You're
just,
getting Skynet vibes.
yeah, a little bit. I mean, did you see the fucking video that Van talked about? The parkouring robots?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, god damn it. You're going to let them traverse everything now. Now they're going to fucking... There's no hiding anymore.
The only thing is that they don't have one of those robots that can just do its own shit. It has to be programmed to do those things or controlled by a person with control buttons and sticks and shit.
Right.
The only thing is that they don't have some kind of like self-aware program where they can just do what they want.
No, they don't. You want to see something funny?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to show you this. Oh, man. My PlayStation. No. My fucking... I left my plug at work, and because I left my plug at work, now you get to see Dark Brock. It sucks. I normally have this thing plugged into an outlet, and because
is your light plugged into your PlayStation?
yes,
Oh. You and your fancy PS5. I have a PS5 controller that I bought from Van because he got an extra one. I bought it for $30.
oh yeah, I
I
gotta
don't
just
have a
remember to
PS5.
touch the controller every once in a while. All right, let's watch something funny.
Is this backyard wrestling?
Yeah. So, you ever tried backyard wrestling?
What kind of weird question is that? No, I haven't tried backyard wrestling.
No, not at all.
Have I tried it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I used to wrestle my brothers when we were little.
Oh, that's anyway. Watch. Yeah, buddy.
Oh my fucking Christ.
Oh fuck
He
that.
did a full flamingo.
Here, let's watch that again.
What up, everybody? It's your boy. Caucasian. I'm surprised he didn't make a noise.
Oh man! All right, I showed this to Doc. Tell me how you think this guy's doing.
And the video is called Folded.
He's like, I've done this.
His coccyx is now in two pieces.
They're like, look, this guy literally kisses his own ass.
Just violently deep throated himself.
I know. You ever suck your own dick?
They should have the voice from what's that fucking show with the orange muscle car?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes, the
Just
voiceover.
a good old.
Right before he, like in the middle of him falling, that's when he knew Jim fucked up. And then
All right, I want to show you guys a throwback of me and Mike.
oh god,
Oh yeah.
that's back when I thought like buzzing all my hair off was a good idea.
All right, so just full disclosure, this was recorded on a MacBook Pro in 2009.
In your old basement,
Look at that, 63 views. Here we are, what, 12 years later?
63 views.
63 views still.
So I'm digging my old fucking weak ass goatee thing because I didn't want to grow a full beard for some reason, which I probably could have. And you have a stripper's landing strip on your chin.
Hang on a second.
I hope my son never sees this.
All right, so everyone, this is recorded in 2009, and this was this is back in when reaction videos were the jam. Like this is like in the time where, you know how YouTube every once in a while, at the time when YouTube was pretty new.
Yeah, it was reaction videos before reaction videos were cool.
Yes, it was like reaction videos were kind of being the viral thing to do.
Yeah.
So this was
I like
us.
how you have a Guinness thing on your wall when you didn't actually.
I still had that until about a few months ago.
Did you even actually drink Guinness back then?
Not
Did you
then.
drink anything
no.
back then?
I drank whiskey, but like then again, we weren't old enough to drink.
Look at we're such babies.
I know. This is
ridiculous.
I'm really excited to show everybody this. I just got asked if I can work 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Tell them to suck your ass. You know?
Well, they said that, are you willing to work 5 to 2 if I can get someone to cover 2 to 10? So it means I get off at 2 o'clock. And then I have Saturday off.
Go home and take a nap. That's what I would do.
I know. It just sucks. That
Naps-
means I gotta
naps
go
are
to
currency
bed
to me right
early.
now.
Oh, dude. I'm sure. You being a daddy and all. So anyway, yeah, this is recorded through the webcam of my MacBook Pro, which is in 2009. And we watched Two Girls, One Cup. Enjoy the baby faces. Here we go.
God.
I'm Brock. This is Mike. And we are going to watch Two Girls, Cup Chicks. Here we go.
Our voices are young. Look at this. This is us. This is us reacting.
We've already seen this, by the way. But it makes us cringe each time.
Why do I sound like that?
I don't know. I kind of sound the same. Or no?
How it smells.
How do they not puke from the smell?
Oh, God. That part gets me every... Oh. Oh, God.
She swallowed it.
Yeah.
I like how nothing's changed. I still laugh like this at everyone.
Still laugh like you're 1/4 Asian.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, God.
I've watched that a bunch of times.
It gets me.
I don't know why
This is
I don't know why I had to say that I watched
me
it a bunch
too.
of times.
Me too.
We could have played that off like we've never seen it.
I know. We could have easily played that off like we'd never seen that before. Man, just to reminisce on the old days like that, right?
Do you even wear beanies anymore?
No. I mean, and when it's fucking freezing, sure. But not like that anymore. So, we did another reaction video. Remember Tap Chick?
Yeah.
She put a faucet in her ass,
Yup.
and they turned it on, and it was literally just poo water coming out of her, and then they drank it.
I don't remember that part. I remember the first part.
Oh, it's our reaction to this is in there.
I don't remember doing a reaction.
This is
video
me
to
without a
this.
beanie on, too.
We're watching
Okay.
what's called
Pause.
Tap Chick.
Why did we both have the same fucking
Hang on.
haircut?
Well, I really don't know.
Me either. Because I remember like shaving, like cutting all my hair off in high school.
Was this
Just
around the
'cause I
time when
wanted
you
to.
ran away from Erica?
What year was this? 29?
This was
29?
This was actually like I think the same day, March 16th, 2009. I like how it says.
Oh yeah.
Look, I like how it says fucking Tap Chick reaction hilarious down here at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
As if that was going to get people to watch it. That's why I put it like that. Look how young we are.
Yeah. Do you have? Is that a mole on your head?
Yeah, that's gone now.
It's gone now.
Look.
No, it's still there.
What, right
It's just-
here?
It's just really, really light. Yeah, it's the same spot.
Yeah, it's basically gone now.
No, that's the same day because I'm wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, I just took my beanie and hoodie off. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's get into it.
Never seen it before. Don't know what it is.
Yeah, this was one that we didn't know what it was.
It's a water faucet.
It's a water faucet. Okay.
What
My
the
face,
fuck?
my face right there. Like,
Yeah.
definitely doing my best to like Matthew Perry.
That?
You couldn't see it?
I just thought that was how you reacted.
That's how I was reacted, but I've always been told that I look like Matthew Perry.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I mean, right now it's a bad thing because he fucked himself up.
I know, but that whole thing with Friends was really sad. He's like, no one talks to me.
Yeah,
And
no one talks to him.
Everyone awkwardly like.
He went through a lot of drug use and recovery and shit.
Well, yeah, I know that.
He doesn't remember doing season 2 or 3 at all.
No?
Yeah, because season 2 or 3 he got really skinny. So if you watch like the end of season 2 and the beginning of season 3, he lost like a ton of weight. That's because he was on morphine the entire season,
wow.
and he doesn't remember doing that season at all.
That's really sad. That's really sad. All right, let's watch. All right, let's keep going.
It looks like beer, kind of.
Look at my face.
It's diarrhea.
It's diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Huh?
She kind of looks like she's enjoying it. Is the cup half full or half empty? It's neither, dude. It's like a quarter of the way there. She's still going. She stuck a faucet in her ass, turned it on, and is now pouring it into a cup.
By the way, I gotta just say, I look like the epitome of a douchebag in this.
With this stripper.
I got the
pussy on your
fucking weird
chin.
little fucking patch going on my beard because I couldn't grow one. My voice sounds stupid.
Your beard got a little better.
I sound like a child. I got a little better, yeah. I mean, it won't be like yours because I can't grow hair like that, even with growth oil.
It's really soft right now.
Mine is too. I actually, dude, my beard oil spilled in my backpack.
Oh no!
And I was so upset because that was like a $25 bottle of fucking beard oil.
Where'd you
And
get it from?
My barber.
No.
But yeah, looking at this, I'm just like, you don't realize how much you've aged until you look at a video of yourself when you were younger, and you're just like, what the fuck? And this, honestly, this kind of showcases like how I've been for pretty much my entire life. And everyone's just like, why are you like this? I'm like, it's the military. And then now I can't use that as an excuse anymore because that is legitimately who I am still.
Yeah.
The only difference is like, I watch myself. I watch 20-year-old. We're 20 in this, by the way. We weren't old enough to drink. We were 20 years old because this is right after Katrina left. This was literally March 2009. This is no shit. 2 months after Katrina left me.
March 2009. I would have been, 19 or 20.
Yeah,
That's after I moved back from Florida, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you weren't back very long. You were still with Erica.
Yeah.
This is around the time when this was no shit. You were coming to my house all the time because I was so fucked up from the Katrina thing.
Yeah.
And like you were actively running away from your ex.
I was actively, okay, story time.
Yeah,
I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and I forgot what happened that literally made me run down the street. But she was a big girl, and she was blocking.
She was like 450 pounds.
She ate whole children for lunch, so she was blocking the doorway, so I couldn't leave. So I actually had to like find a way to leave the fucking house, and then run down the street because I didn't have a car at the time, or maybe I did, but it wasn't. I think she picked me up.
She picked you up.
Yeah.
And you wanted to go home, and she wouldn't take you.
Yep.
And you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yep.
I want to go home. I don't want to be here.
Yep.
I remember this phone call very vividly.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I remember
Like, come get me.
she didn't live far from where I lived.
Yeah. It was like
It was
maybe a quarter.
not even a quarter of a mile from my house.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't let you leave. And you even told me, like, I don't even know what made me do this, but I just started running. Yep. Like Forrest Gump, I just felt like running.
I just felt like running.
For no particular reason at all. I just felt like running. So he started running, and I get a phone call, and he's like out of breath. He's like, can you come get me? And I'm like, what's up, dude? What's going on? And this is around the time when me and you went to house parties and fucking walked in the wrong house. And
I love that story so much.
I know. We'll tell that in a second. You fucking ran from your ex-girlfriend, and you like, can you get me? I ran away from Erica. And I was just like, what do you mean? And you're like, I tried breaking up with her, and I wanted to leave, and she wouldn't take me home, so I ran. and I'm heading toward your house. Can you get me? And I'm like, yep. And I went and picked you up, brought you back to my house. I want to say it was around the time we started doing this.
Yep.
And then you were like running for the fucking hills. Like you were like, you knew she couldn't chase you. That's why you did it.
That's exactly why I did it. But she's as tall as I am, but much more dense. So I had to run away. And I have no ill will towards her now. But back then, that was a toxic ass relationship.
It was
You,
pretty
you
bad.
remember like
yeah.
whole periods where she wouldn't even let me, like, she'd make me feel guilty as fuck for hanging out with any of my friends without her.
I know.
And that one time, I think you were there at Andy's parents' house in the basement. We're all hanging out, and that was the first time I'd hung out in forever. And she was with us. But I was miserable because I couldn't act like myself around her and around you guys.
Yeah.
I couldn't be myself.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It was a rough time. Let's continue.
Almost there, dude.
Look at the confusion in my face.
This can't go really well at all.
I feel bad for those that are listening to this and around people.
Mother of God.
I'm jamming to the later Hosen music.
I still don't understand why this is the choice of music.
Why didn't we have audio in the other reaction video?
We did.
We didn't. We didn't have audio of the video
was
we're
just
reacting
music.
to.
This is music. I wonder what shirt I'm wearing.
He's like, come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah!
I literally almost throw up on this video.
She just drank a milkshake of her own shit. No more.
Poor girl's out of breath.
She just in one hole and the other hole.
I almost puked right there. I almost fucking puked. I almost puked right there.
Hooray! That was
How did we end videos? We just stopped recording?
Yeah, we
Yep.
did. No playoff or anything like that.
There was... we literally did nothing to, like, conclude. Oops, hang on.
And you're doing everything you can to promote it.
We didn't do anything. Yeah,
God damn it.
I had to close out of that.
I have
so.
no idea what happened to that hoodie. My fucking hair. I look like a
All right, we're
palm
gonna show.
tree.
We're gonna go back in time right now,
Okay.
even more. We're gonna go back to high school days. All right, everyone. This is me and Mike with our friend Emily in high school.
Was that her name?
Emily? Yeah.
Did you date her?
No.
Neither one of us dated her.
No. There was a reason.
She's gay?
No.
What? She's dead.
No. No. She doesn't like white guys.
Ah.
All right. Here we go. This is us in high school. Look at your Silverstein hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing. I don't know. I think that's an As I Lay Dying hoodie. I don't think it is.
It might be.
I don't think it is. I really don't.
Like how, okay, so when you have a best friend, you play off each other. You play off each other's like behaviors and styles.
Yeah.
You do. It just happens. Even if you don't
It
want
wasn't
to.
the case for us.
It was. Because you had your head shaved like that, and then I cut my hair. We both have backpacks that are the same fucking style.
No, yours was a satchel. Mine was a straight backpack that had one strap. I remember that very.
Which is basically a satchel on your back.
No, yours was down your side.
I don't remember having that.
I do. Listen, man, I got to really, even though I've gotten my eggs scrambled a few times, like through lots of things, and like I promise you, this is a satchel. This backpack is down. This backpack goes down to like right here. Mine is straight on my back.
Thank you for calling it a satchel and not a man purse.
What else? What else? It's not a man purse though.
No.
That's a fanny pack.
Well, you can arguably call a satchel a man
It was
purse.
a band satchel.
Of what band?
I'm pretty sure it was As I Lay Dying, or Silverstein. It was somebody.
I
It was
probably-
100% a band satchel.
To speak for my high school self, I probably wouldn't have had a Silverstein hoodie and a satchel. So you're probably right. It was probably a As I Lay Dying one.
Yeah, like he didn't wear much of the same brand. All right, let's go down memory lane here.
Night glasses. Okay, this picture,
Which one? This one?
that one. Those kids are now as tall, if not maybe taller, than my dad, and my dad's 6'2".
Isn't it crazy how much kids grow up and it doesn't seem like time fucking goes by for you?
It blows my fucking mind. And,
And then one day you just look up and then they're big.
they're both going off to other states and winning baseball championships for their high school.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
I'm very
fucking
proud of them.
wild.
Very proud of them. It's very crazy.
All right. Now let's go to my fucking before I left for the army. This was my going away party.
Yep.
By the way, you have a lot of pictures together still.
What do you mean?
You and Sam.
On Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't delete pictures.
I
There's
did.
too fucking many.
I went. That was the first thing I did. Was the first thing I did was I went.
Me-
through.
me and
Actually,
Mila-
no, it wasn't the first thing I did.
Me and Mila both agree that, like, yeah, we're not with those people anymore, but they're still memories. So, like,
Not to me, they're not.
unless we broke up horribly,
The only ones I kept were ones with like everybody in them.
right? Well, I mean, there's one.
Yeah, that's one. Like, obviously, don't delete that.
That
but
was, I don't know.
this. Why does that guy back here? Why does this dude look like me? Kinda.
I don't know.
Doesn't it? Side profile kind of looks like me.
Kind of, yeah.
That's fucking weird. Do I have a doppelganger walking around Kenosha?
Probably.
So
Well,
we're
those coins, right?
Yeah, Coins Sports Bar. This is us doing the Four Horsemen before I shipped off for the army.
And neither one of those got fucked up from that.
I got a little tipsy, but we didn't get fucked up. I wanted to fucking vomit though because it was just nasty.
The Four Horsemen. Have you explained what the Four Horsemen is?
It's like 4 different brands of whiskey.
not whiskey. It's whiskey, vodka, Everclear, and tequila, I think.
Yeah, I think this time because they didn't have some of the stuff, we just did 4 different brands of whiskey.
Gotcha.
I don't remember.
Either way, that's a lot of whiskey for us young dudes back then.
This is.
God, I
showed Alicia a photo of her,
uh,
and I was like, I dated her, and she was like, "You seem to have a type." I'm like, "What is my type?"
yeah, because you're with her now. So what's your type?
I don't know.
Um,
Let's see. This is.
that night was not a fun night. So okay, back to that picture you just showed.
What, the shots one?
No, with Leah. That was, I think, Sam's birthday night.
I was in the army.
She was. I was.
This might have been right when I broke up with her
It probably was.
because she did that shit with her hair when I broke up with her.
That night, Sam wore a shirt. It was like a red strapped thing, and like it just had 2 pieces that came down over her tits, right?
And that was it.
And that was it. So like, fine, whatever. Like now, I'd probably be fine with it. But she had tape over her nipples, and she was just like showing everyone that she had just tape over her nipples, and she was like opening them up, and like her titties were everywhere. And I'm like,
Red flag is red.
red flag is fucking blood red.
At least she sent me a photo. I bet she's the dogs. The dogs have been getting along a lot better now.
That's good.
Aww. Look at my boys.
Just a couple of dudes.
There's a couple of boys. Boy. All right, hang on. Let's continue. What is this photo? What the fuck is this? Oh, that's at Sam's house. Let's find more photos of us, shall we? Let's see. So there's a high school photo. This was all of us together. Look at us.
God.
These are guys I used to hang out with. That one was from work. And these were the original guys.
So
Look at Van. Look at this retard.
The only
That was
person
back when his teeth were at least clean.
the only person in that video that hasn't changed is Jace. Physically, yeah, but like personality, no.
He's just a big kid at heart. He always will be. I mean, the only difference is that like not too long after that he came out.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have here?
There's me trying out my stripper skills.
I remember this is in
Whitewater.
Whitewater.
Mm-hmm.
Was I gone? Yeah, I was gone then. Let's see. Let's
Whitewater was
continue.
a fun town.
Yeah, it was.
There's a Halloween party.
Yeah, I'm not in any of those. For some reason, I'm not in any of those. Let's
No,
see.
you gotta be.
I'm not.
Is this my profile?
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Where? Do you see me? I don't see me. Do you see me anywhere? I wasn't there for this fucking one.
Yes, you were.
You as Batman?
Yeah. You were.
Are you sure?
Yes. You and Leah were zombies. You were like a soldier, and she was like a diner waitress or some shit, but you were both zombies. There's me on the fucking toilet for some reason.
Oh man,
Looking
such a
like
baby.
Looking like a crow reject.
Yeah, you were kind of a crow reject, bitch. I'm just kidding. Let's see. What's this photo?
That's
That's got to be Whitewater. I don't know any
no.
of these people.
No, that is her neighbor's house across the street, who are both doctors, and the girl on the far right is also now a doctor.
Her?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes to doctors.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not very many photos of me with you.
Oh, there was a few years you weren't around.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sorry about that. Mostly because, God, look at you here.
Yep. Being molested on a trampoline.
You're like, I don't want it anymore.
I don't want it. I missed that shirt. That was a dope ass shirt. That Battlefield shirt.
Yeah, dude. And then I was wearing a Halo 3 shirt. I think it was like we had a choice between a Battlefield 3 shirt and a Halo shirt.
Probably.
And because we both had a Halo shirt.
I never had a Halo shirt.
Oh, then it was a choice between that or Battlefield. And then you got Battlefield and I got the Halo. I don't remember how that happened, but it was a Halo 2 shirt.
Stop showing your age, man.
No. No, I will not. All right. We're going to watch some cringing dating videos. You remember this shit?
Yep. Hi, I'm Steve. I like long walks on the beach and I collect Q-tips. You're born in 80,
Okay, early to bed,
88.
early
Yeah,
to rise.
we're both born in 88.
makes a woman healthy, wealthy, and wise.
88 was
That's
a
why
weird.
you're
80s were a weird
wiser than
fucking
me.
time.
It's Steven.
Hell yeah, they were.
Hi,
It's Steven.
I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Wild
Hi,
man.
my name's Monroe.
Look at
You've
this
probably already
fucker.
noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Hi, my name is Phil. Most of my friends call me Big Phil.
No, you don't.
No, they don't.
I like to talk
Look,
to people.
it's
deep
Matthew
into their
McConaughey's dad.
I play guitar.
No, you don't.
I'm Eitan.
What the? Hang
I'm
on.
Fred.
Oh,
Hi,
Fred.
Did he say that I'm a ton or a ton?
I don't know. One is unrealistic, and the other one's a black guy's name.
None of it makes sense.
My name's Mike, and if you're sitting there watching
It's
this
not-
tape
his name's not
smoking your
Mike.
cigarette, well, hit the fast forward button because I don't smoke and I don't like people who do smoke.
That's true.
I'm not afraid to get sand on my tuxedo if you're not afraid to let the wind mess your hair up a little bit when I take the top down.
Perhaps even a nice bath with some champagne and candles.
He's a registered
Mom.
sex offender.
Keep your eyebrows under control, dude.
I do fashion photography,
He's
and I
gay.
do consider
That guy's gay
myself
now,
a
for
refined.
sure.
If he-
I do fashion photography of
if he-
penises.
I do fashion photography of Louis Vuitton shoes.
Mind Valley dude.
Okay. I'm looking for a trendy girl with
He's in
a
prison.
simple
He's in prison, definitely.
smile. Wait, it says here. Oh, excuse me.
No, maybe
I
he's
don't know.
not.
What I'm
He's too
not looking
stupid.
for is some big, overgrown monster that's always thinking about food and.
Whoso binds to himself
He's
a
dead.
joy, doth its winged life destroy.
He's a gay pastor somewhere.
He died. That guy's definitely dead.
That guy's dead?
That pastor dude, he's dead. He's 100% dead. If he's not dead,
You
then
think natural causes or just stabbed in an alley somewhere?
he strikes me as the kind that does the snake dancing sermons.
Oh, yeah.
And got bit by a snake and died. That's what I think about
The
that
Lord protect me from these venomous snakes.
guy. I'll be damned to hell. And if I get bit by the snake and die, then I was full of sin.
I like to do a lot of sailing. I like
This
to
guy's not
outdoor
allowed to be in the sun
activities.
for
I
more
like
than 3
climbing,
minutes.
I like travel.
No,
I
he'd
took
be.
a sponge ball, was pulling him out of a little girl's ear.
Vivacious.
It's like,
What the fuck?
Was he a magician?
I had a sponge ball, and I was pulling out of a little girl's ear.
That's why he's in jail.
That dude, he's a registered sex offender.
Foxy. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women. A figure that is sexy.
The guy's just looking
slim,
for pussy
tight,
anywhere.
Excellent legs.
Like if you have 2
Hang
legs.
on, let's go back to that one for a second. Look at the dude.
If anyone got laid in the 80s,
He's got a mullet, a rose, because for some reason he thought that was a good idea.
in the 80s, it was a good idea.
He's got the whole fucking Andrew Dice Clay look going because he wants to be like him with his fucking weightlifting gloves on, fingerless leather gloves.
If anyone got some ass after this, it was this guy. For sure.
You think so?
I think so.
Really?
They watched Footloose and then they fucked. Definitely.
Oh my god, he does kind of look like a fucking great value Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
He really does.
A figure that is sexy, slim, tight, excellent legs.
Excellent legs.
That was his attempt at being sexy, and then every chick's pussy dried up like the fucking Sahara Desert right after that. You want to fuck? I'll spit on it.
I'm a 25-year subscriber to both Playboy and the New Yorker magazine.
At night, I operate a damsel in distress hotline.
No, you don't.
I guess you'd call me a knight.
I don't think anybody would.
I feel so sad for that fucking guy.
That guy only has sex phone
I guess you
relationships.
could call me a knight.
I
Like
guess
he's
you
the
could call
the
me
guy
a
that
knight.
goes to the strip clubs and thinks that the dancers love him.
Yes.
She's in love with me. I've spent $600,000 in the last 4 years. Fucking
pay for
poor
her
guy.
college.
I run a damsel in distress hotline. I guess you could say I'm a knight.
Talking to prostitutes does not count.
No, it doesn't. If you got to pay for it, they don't love you. Oops.
One of my favorite foods is pizza.
Same, bud.
Dude,
Same.
hang on.
One of my favorite foods.
This guy
pizza.
he looks like Ted Bundy.
He's definitely got bones in his backyard.
Nothing says I've murdered children and women
Than that
than
fucking
this
haircut.
fucking look. Let me look at his eyes.
One of my favorite foods is pizza.
The fact that I'm gonna make a quick observation here. The fact that this guy doesn't make any kind of attempt at eye contact
One of my favorite foods is pizza.
until the very end.
Yeah.
Like that is how do you say that is a sign of autism? Like it really is.
My favorite foods is pizza.
Also, oh my god, you know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He reminds me. You ever seen the movie Multiplicity with Michael Keaton?
Long time ago.
Hey, pizza thief.
Oh shit.
I like pizza. That's him.
My favorite food is pizza.
When the clones clone each other,
Yeah.
and then they get like a fucking like a defected version of them.
And just sugar and spice and all those things that are nice.
Like,
Was that the fashion guy?
I think it was. If you like mustache rides and your butthole shaved, come over.
This must have been before like being gay was a socially acceptable thing.
It wasn't
Because that
until-
dude is 100% gay,
It
and
wasn't until,
he's
like-
lying about it.
It wasn't until like the early 2000s that it was like mostly okay for people to come out publicly. Because even in the 90s, to do that was like social suicide.
Yeah, that's true.
like to be with people who are as fun and adventuresome
This
as
is
well.
my favorite part.
Is into having fun.
Have fun. I enjoy having fun, yes.
He looks
I
like
enjoy-
this guy looks like he's killed his mother.
I enjoy having fun wearing your
I enjoy
chin.
like oh god, the glasses, the haircut.
the guy in Lovely Bones was modeled after me.
Dude, oh my God. Minus the mustache. He doesn't have one. But, like, I love having fun, yes. Like, that just seems so fake. Like, not real.
It's fun when your body
Looking for
doesn't react.
somebody who likes to have a lot of fun.
I'm looking for someone to have fun with.
Love to have a good time. Able to have
Where's
fun.
Fred? I want to see Fred again.
Fun and laughter.
And anything that's fun.
What the fuck?
I like to have fun.
Go back to the one dude.
And
Two guys ago. Fun
This
and
one?
Fun and laughter. This guy. Fucking Robert De
hang
Niro.
on.
Fun and laughter.
And anything that's fun. I
Oh, fun and laughter.
Fun and laughter.
This guy is a robot. Watch.
like to have fun.
And have a lot of fun.
No fatties. I want it all. No hamsters.
Guy steal watches.
No.
Hang on. This guy said no
He
hamsters.
said no fatties, no hamsters.
What's a hamster?
A short, fat Italian chick.
Did you just make that up?
Yes. Short, fat, and hairy.
Oh my God. Some of these fuckers are so sad.
No dopers, no smokers, no alcoholics.
We don't like to write checks.
No Donna Juanitas.
We don't like to take out the garbage.
No posers.
So you're just a lazy motherfucker.
Stop. Hang on. This guy was just talking in the third person for a bit. That's creepy. Let's go back.
Which one?
Smokers, no alcoholics.
We don't like to write checks.
No
We don't like to write checks. Listen.
Donna Juanitas.
We don't like to take out the garbage.
No.
We don't like to take out the garbage.
Dude.
It places the lotion in the basket.
Places the lotion
It
in
does
the
what it
basket.
is told, or else it gets the hose again.
He's
It
talking
places
about,
the lotion in
he's
the
talking about him
basket.
and his cult.
We don't like. We are Venom. Fucking weirdo.
We are Legion.
What a good fucking spot. I paused that.
No posers.
What I'm doing right now is making a movie about World War II.
No crazy.
Sure. I mean,
Peter Jackson?
Santa Monica and my front porch swing.
have you
I'm
seen
currently
1917?
involved.
I have.
I just watched that like a week and a half ago.
It's really good.
It's really good. The fucking dude at work kind of spoiled. He's like, I can't believe the one dude dies the way he does. And I'm like, the one dude on the screen of the movie I haven't seen yet. Cool, thanks.
There's several dudes on the screen.
No, like one of the main dudes.
I know. I've seen it. Yeah, and that part sucked.
Yeah. Why don't you just shoot the motherfucker?
In cleaning up toxic waste. I'm not having fun.
That man has never seen what lips look like.
I like cleaning up toxic waste.
That's
Hang on. Let's
white
go,
dude's
let's
lips.
go back to that sad fuck.
White
Hang
dude's
on.
lips to epitome.
Are we bullying right now?
Yeah, but they're all dead, so it's fine.
Not all of them, I'm sure.
Santa Monica and my front porch swing.
I'm currently involved in cleaning up toxic waste.
Okay, so he just said he's currently involved in
up
cleaning up
toxic
toxic waste. That's why his lips are gone, and that's why one of his eyelids were blinking. Did you see that?
Nope. Let's go back and look.
One of his left eye is the only one that blinked. He had like a Daniel Radcliffe kind of thing.
And my front porch swing.
I'm currently involved in
Oh my
cleaning up
God.
toxic waste.
Oh my.
Curling.
What the fuck? What was this guy? He looked like.
Toxic waste. I'm not having fun doing this.
I'm not having fun
This
doing
fucking
this.
sucks. I'd rather be at McDonald's, beaten off in the bathroom.
I don't need to do this. I'm only doing it because my wife left me. Fucking weirdos, man.
Do you like cats?
Domestic violence.
I like to wear bright socks, and I'm an avid Cleveland Browns fan.
Him and the fashion dude are dating.
I like to wear bright socks. Why? Why did you find that to be information to share with everybody? Why was that?
I like to be
Tell us about
seen
yourself.
on the street.
It's like it had been like, tell us about yourself. Like, what do you like to do? I like to wear bright socks. Like, that's okay. All right, cool.
Where was the boys naked?
It's we'll get to that one in a second. Oh fucking, we're gonna go to hell. So, oh god, I want to apologize to everybody right now for what you're gonna see after this.
I don't believe in
And
that,
our
so
re-
I'm gonna keep having fun.
And our reaction to the video, because it's wholesome yet funny. Yet
They know I'm an atheist, right?
I don't think anybody gives a fuck.
No, you're right. Good point.
Sexual abuse.
Life is a playground, and I want somebody to play with.
Also,
I lied.
Oh
That
God,
guy's in prison for doing
that dude. Let's go back.
You're not allowed near any schools or playgrounds for 200 yards.
Oh God.
Browns fan.
Sexual abuse.
Life is a playground, and I want somebody to play with.
Any car he's owned has no windows.
Sexual abuse.
Life is a playground, and I want somebody to play with.
I'm trying to pause on that fucking psychopath.
And I want somebody to play with.
All sorts.
Shit, I don't want to do that.
Just pause.
Look at those eyes.
Those eyes have seen dead children.
Life is a playground. I want somebody to play with. Fucking creep, dude. Like, for some reason, he thought that was the pickup line to use and have no expression behind his eyes.
Have you ever
when
been
he
in
does
an
it.
interview and you just say shit that you know you wouldn't say normally?
Yeah, although I try to keep it professional and not unreasonable.
Good point. I was in an interview once for Kohl's, and they were like, name a time that you were at a workplace and you had to solve a difficult problem. And I was like, all right. So when I worked at Disney World, the guy training
Disney
me,
World.
Disney World. When I worked at Disney World. The dude training me was Haitian.
Okay.
So it was really difficult for the dude training me for the entire job I'm supposed to fucking do to have a super thick accent, right?
Yeah, I imagine.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
to
when I
understand him.
said that in the interview, I said, the guy training me had a very thick Haitian accent. You know, like he was from Haitian.
Oh no!
I wanted to put a bullet in my fucking head.
Like he was from Haiti.
Yeah.
You're
And I
like,
stopped myself after I said it, and I was like,
Haiti.
all right, I'll see myself out.
You had to think-
Fucking Haiti. And I knew that's what that was, but my brain was like, Haitian. He's from Haitian.
You fucking idiot. I
Yeah.
love you. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, God, I keep clicking on the fucking OBS.
Play with.
All sorts of alcoholics and addicts and stuff.
Because I really have a zany sense of humor.
We
No, you
probably
don't.
don't
Never
like to
open your
clean the
mouth.
house.
My mother
Wait,
still
this
writes to
guy's
me
talk-
regularly.
The
third-
house.
My
What do you
mother
say,
still
third person? man?
Probably don't like to clean the.
Sense of humor.
We probably don't like to clean the house.
We.
Notice how he keeps saying we.
That's the guy that makes his wives sign like some fucking rules before they get married.
Marrying that guy is ownership.
Yeah.
That's not a marriage.
It's involuntary.
He locks his children.
employment.
He locks his kids in the basement when he's mad at them. Guarantee it. If he has
You
kids.
spilled the
If-
milk
If
for-
if a chick is dumb enough to let a guy like that come in her.
My mother still writes to me regularly.
Because
I'm
I
sure she
average
does,
about
Robert
4
De Niro.
hours a night sleep.
I will cry at a commercial.
I'm interested
Holy
in most
shit.
phases.
Holy shit, Seth Green.
Oh my god, dude! Even with the '80s
it
quality
looks
video,
just like Seth Green.
his fucking hair is so bright.
It's red. I mean, it's orange on the screen that you see, but it's red on mine. Look at this guy. What does this fucking weirdo say?
Commercial. I'm interested in most phases of data processing.
Okay.
Fire-breathing dragons.
Oh, he plays D&D.
100%.
Definitely.
100%.
By the way,
I'm not.
not that bad to play. It's actually kind of fun.
Honestly, I've never played it. And I've kind of wanted to. Alicia's played it.
It's pretty fun.
You just gotta get it with the right people.
Yes, that's true.
You don't want to have a dungeon master that's a complete prick.
No.
Comfortable, caring, and serious about a relationship. I am.
I would love to see.
I'm really looking for
There's
somebody I
Fred.
can feel special about, and I don't encounter people like that very often. And I'm hoping you're one of
I'm
them.
sure they don't in Middle Earth.
Fred is a case
fucking
that
love
I
Fred,
don't.
dude.
I love him too. I love the guy to death. Mostly because for some reason, they told Fred, "Hey, we're gonna put you on this recording to find someone to date.
Yep.
Dress how you would feel comfortable.
Dress accordingly.
Dress accordingly.
Every dude was like, cool suit. That one guy, leather or jean jacket, open shirt.
He wants to be the cool bad guy. Everyone else wants to look professional or like somewhat, visually appealing, which none of them are.
Nope.
But Fred shows up in straight up
He's a
Viking wear.
legend.
Like, tell me that, and that dude's from Minnesota.
Definitely.
He's a Vikings fan. He's got I'm hoping to find someone to connect with, and I'm hoping you're it.
I'm hoping my wife will put mayonnaise on everything.
And I'm just like, this poor bastard. Like, he shows up in a fucking fur coat. Here, let's go back to Fred for a second. He shows up in fur, and I want to say I saw a shield earlier.
It's right there, that yellow bit or the white bit right there.
This is a shield?
That's a fucking shield, dude.
And a fucking horn helmet.
Okay.
And the look on his eyes is pure mania.
Whatever year in the 80s this was, there was no like nerd store you could go to buy this shit. He made that stuff.
100, yeah, he
definitely.
did.
Or
Yeah,
he got
he
it from
did.
a movie script or movie set.
This is like Renaissance fair shit.
Yeah.
Don't encounter people like that very often, and I'm hoping
Don't encounter people like that very often.
you're one of them.
One of them.
Are you that woman? Please give me a call.
Was that supposed to be a commercial for himself?
I really hope not. I had more swag than these dudes, except for Fred in high school, in my pinky, than they all did.
I know. These fuckers. Look at this guy.
And you know that a journey always begins with the first step. And I hope that if you like what I'm trying to say, or you'd like to know more about me, to please write.
And meet me at the Hooked on Phonics
Derek
store.
Zoolander's for school. Derek Zoolander's school for kids who can't read good and want to do other things good too.
You can hear the paper that he's fucking reading from crumpling.
This poor fucking bastard. He's like trying to just fucking read off of everything.
What does his shirt say? Is that bodies or boobies?
And I hope that if you like what I'm trying to say, or
And he's nervous. You can hear it in his voice.
Yeah. Bodies Union?
or you'd like to know more about me,
Unlimited?
to
Unlimited. This got to be a workout shirt.
please write.
Who's lifting the weights? Him or his mustache? Body designer.
I don't know. Oh my God, there's still
His
more?
occupation's body designer.
Those poor bastards.
Have you ever seen... Oh my God. I can't remember the fucking movie title now. It's got the kid from Terminator 2.
Yeah, I mean, I know that kid, but
Okay. He was in a movie where he was playing a video game, and the video game came to life and was making him kill people in real life and making him think it was a video game.
that sounds a lot like the Terminator, but it's not. I know I've never seen it.
Yeah, you should watch it. Brain Scan. It's called Brain Scan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of Brain Scan.
I gotta pee.
Go pee.
I'm 4 beers in. I gotta pee.
What's up, guys? Brock here. I wanted to give Regiment a quick shout out. Regiment is the largest veteran gaming community with 7,200 members and growing. They do charities quite frequently, and they have one coming up at the end of September with Stack Up. So be sure to watch out for that. Also, use promo code Regiment at the G Fuel store at checkout, and you get 30% off of G Fuel. Who the fuck doesn't want that? So, with that, go ahead and check out Regiment, and then go ahead and get yourself some G Fuel. Now back to the show.
Yeah, I started collecting Star Wars figures, and they're so hard to
All
find.
right, Frank. Fred.
They're so hard to find. If you want one that's not one of the, they call them peg warmers. There's this figures.
What's a peg warmer?
Figures that people don't really buy. They're always in stock. They're always on the shelf, but no one ever buys them. Call them peg warmers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. If you want anything other than that, you got to order online.
Yeah.
Because scalpers fucking swipe them up from the stores and sell them for 3 times the price.
Kind of like how they do with LeBron James's head.
It's so fucking stupid, dude.
I don't
It's the
understand
dumbest
that.
shit.
Why did that become a thing?
Because of TikTok.
What about TikTok? TikTok?
It was a TikTok where someone would go to a Walmart or whatever fucking store, pop the heads off of the LeBron James Space Jam figures, the ones that are in those open packages.
Mm-hmm.
They'd pop the heads off, and it would just be like a funny thing. And then just people started doing it, and it's just become this thing. And now
Why? Because it's LeBron?
I guess.
And now they're selling them on eBay?
Yeah.
What a weird thing to do.
It's so fucking random. Some stupid joke that someone made, ends up being this thing where people are trying to make money off of it.
Hey man,
and they're $20 figures. It's not like they're these expensive things. They're not even that good. You know what I mean?
And it's LeBron.
It's LeBron.
Like, I don't understand
Yeah.
the things that people will do for money.
Yeah.
And clout. It's just, I don't understand it. Like, that's why, like, TikTok, I use TikTok for the gaming footage to put my clips out there that I edit, and that's it. I don't make stupid TikTok videos.
There's different TikTok threads that you can get into, and you'll just randomly find yourself in them, because if you watch TikTok videos of the same type over and over again, the more you go, the more you scroll through, it'll just put you in a thread of those type of videos.
The algorithm works that way. The more,
So-
like, when you start sharing videos and stuff, notice you'll see more of those videos.
It's like I started to like go through like metal TikTok videos
You start seeing more metal videos.
all the time. People doing reaction videos, people doing covers. It's like I just go deep into like metal TikTok. And
You know what TikTok did to me that was extra fun? When Stephanie left, depression talk literally was showing up on everything.
You're seeing people's like sad stories and shit.
Not even that. It was more like just remember when she was cheating on you.
Yep.
She put it back in. Keep doing you, king, and shit like that. It's just all these super sad videos of like about heartbreak and shit. I'm like, why is this my algorithm? And then I started seeing dead dog shit, like people losing their dogs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I hate this app. And I only stayed on it because like I started getting more funny things.
Yeah.
And now my algorithm is so fucked up. I'll get game footage. I'll get shit that I see on your mom's house, like weird people, like cringy people. Oh, the other thing it would show me on top of depressing stuff, it would show me like thirst traps.
So like chicks with big tits and stuff.
Like smoking hot chicks doing dumb shit. And I'm like, why would you show me depressed talk and thirst traps?
Yep.
And that was all my fucking algorithm was. And I'm like,
Tits and tears, buddy.
it's
Tits and
just like,
tears.
it's like, yeah, sorry you got your heart broke. Look what you can't have. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Brandon sent me a thalassophobia TikTok video.
There's a lot of those.
And then I was just scrolling through it and it started to go into a whole bunch of those types of videos. And I'm like, fuck you, man.
Do you like the one that I sent you? The fucking, like, the thing just coming out of the darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like an
I didn't think that
anglerfish.
would bother you because it was animated.
The image still, it's not, it doesn't like fuck with me like I drop my phone or something, but the image still like puts that feeling in me, I guess.
Yeah, you really don't like deep water, huh?
I don't like deep water that I can't see through. If there was a pool of water and it was 100 feet deep and it was crystal clear, wouldn't give a fuck.
Because you know what's down there. Nothing.
Right. I can see it.
Even
if it's 100 feet deep and it's black and things are brushing against my legs, my imagination goes crazy. And there might as well be a gigantic fucking shark in there that's going to eat me in one bite.
Did you know, and you being a huge fan of and watcher of Shark Week, that they're stopping the cage thing and they're just more free diving with sharks now? Because
Really?
they found that the cages made the sharks more aggressive than when you were just in the water with them. So now, like during Shark Week, I guess they talked about this, they're no longer doing the shark cages. They're trying to phase them out because the cages would agitate them.
Shit.
So people, that's why like now a lot of people are just free diving with sharks instead of being in a cage because of the fact that the cage agitates them. And they're less agitated when because they can sense you and they know that you're not prey and they leave you alone.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a cage and that throws them off.
That makes sense because the cage is metal.
Yes.
And their senses pick up electrical activity.
Yeah. So
I guess if that would piss them off, then that makes sense.
That's why they stopped doing it because they found that the sharks were less agitated with just a normal person
That makes
in the
sense.
water.
I wouldn't fucking do it because I'd shit my wetsuit. But
Yeah, but in general, apparently, like they found that free diving was actually is the way to go.
It's weird that I like Shark. I love Shark Week.
You like shit that has to do with the deep, but
I know,
but you
it
don't
scares
like
the shit
it.
out of me. I hate it. Imagine being afraid of clowns and then loving it.
And being obsessed with clowns.
Yeah. It's annoying.
Did you drown when you were a kid? Where'd this come from?
I
This
almost did.
has got to be trauma.
I almost did.
So
almost
your
drowned.
your thalassophobia is trauma induced.
I almost drowned when I was.
Was it in the ocean?
In Georgia. No, it was a pool.
Oh well.
My best friend's brother saved me when I couldn't swim.
I almost drowned too, but it was also in a pool, and I never got afraid of the water. Were you afraid of the water after that?
Yeah, it was a combination of that, Jaws.
Yes, Jaws had me really fucked up about the open water. And
my dad thinking it was funny to like being in a boat because we had a boat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He thought it was funny when I was younger to like pick me up and throw me into the water.
As dads do.
Yeah. Like, ah ha ha, now you have a lifetime fucking phobia.
I traumatized you. All right, let's watch I Am the Werewolf.
I am the werewolf.
Since we don't have much time left. I gotta start cooking and shit.
Yeah.
All right, full disclosure before we do this. This is not us making fun of anybody. This is just us, a video that I pulled this up because this is a video that me and Mike saw when we were younger. And around the Tap Chick and Two Girls, One Cup days.
Yeah.
And we reacted to it. Well, obviously we didn't react to this. We just thought it was...
Was that 1.8 million views?
Yeah, 1.8 million.
Years?
14 years ago. That's how old this fucking thing is.
All
Werewolf is boys.
All those kids
naked.
are older and have their own special ed kids.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, no, 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 no.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Werewolf.
I am the werewolf. Help! Werewolf in London.
Werewolf in Paris.
Werewolf has fun.
Werewolf is cute.
Stephen Hawking is in the video.
Werewolf is gothic.
I like her. Hang on. Okay, so
all of these kids are deeply in the spectrum, and she's barely in it.
I know. That's what I'm like. She seems like she's normal.
She might even be like the teacher or something. You know what I mean?
I want to see more of that chick versus everybody else.
I feel like we went to school with that chick.
I think everybody went to school with that chick.
Werewolves are gothic.
We all had a weird goth chick that thought she was an animal.
We all had a weird goth group. I never really belonged to any one group when I was in high school.
Not the kind that, like, I remember there was a girl when I was a sophomore. She pretended to be a cat. And then she would sit on top of the desks, licking her hand and cleaning herself, and then hiss at people. And guess what? She wasn't in special ed.
Nope, she's just weird.
Just weird.
100%. You haven't even said anything. That chick's into anime. Promise you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like deep. Like I like some animes. I'm very selective with the shit that I like.
You ever see the TikToks of the fucking people pretending to be animals?
Yeah.
She's one of them now.
Yeah. She's one of them now. She's the leader.
The only difference is now she's
started
got grown-up money and she can buy stupid shit.
Yeah.
I can be a cat now.
She definitely had one of those fucking furry tails that you clip onto your belt clip in the back.
I was going to go a different route.
What? Oh, one of the anal plug things?
Yeah. She's definitely one of those, like, I'm a furry.
I'm a furry.
And she puts the fucking, like, cat tail in her asshole.
Yeah. That's so weird. Humans are fucking weird
She's
people.
probably a fucking freak.
Humans are weird things. If you really think about it.
Yeah, we are.
Did you know, off subject, that the tip of your dick is shaped the way it's shaped to scoop out the semen of other males?
Oh, no. Oh.
Dude, we're animals. It's primal. It's shaped the way it's shaped. So when you put yours in, it scoops out shit from other guys and gives your DNA a chance to do its thing. You ever think that why is it shaped like a fucking mushroom with a fucking ridge? That's why.
Is this true?
It's true. I promise. Look it up.
Oh my god.
We're just the only animals that are like self-conscious enough to notice that shit.
Fucking PlayStation, dude. I left my charger at work.
Shame.
I know. So, like, because I left my charger at work, I have no way of, like, plugging in this light so it doesn't shut off. And I keep forgetting about the fucking...
It happens.
I know. You know, I wonder if I just plug it into the last USB port that I have.
Could be. You can do it.
I didn't even
Does your
think about
TV have a USB?
Nope. It's not a TV. It's a monitor. That's an actual computer monitor. I'm kind of over the I Am the Werewolf thing. I don't find it funny anymore.
The video?
Yeah. It doesn't resonate with me like it did when we were younger.
Yeah.
Then again, like we were literally watching women eat shit.
I got one. I got one for you.
What?
I forgot what it's called, but breakfast.
Oh, everyone's seen that. Everyone's seen that. What is going on here?
Breakfast.
I want. See, hang on. I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole with this one, real quick. Excuse me.
Oh my god. Okay, so Jace is in Disney.
I
right
saw.
now.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be with him, but I chose not to go.
Travis the Moonstar.
Okay, 1 second. So he's at Disney Springs, right? Which is like, it used to be Pleasure Island. It has all the bars and shit where you can go get drunk before you go to Disney. And they have a Lego life-size Chewbacca.
Really?
He's got a booty.
Oh man, he got a thick ass. Look, hang on.
3 C's.
Go back, put it up there again, let everyone see.
It's Chewbacca. Booty.
Damn, Chewie, you thick.
Thick.
Damn, boy, he thick.
Thick. That's much better. Good job.
Yeah, I know. What can I say? Why did we find this funny?
This?
Yeah.
Because we're fucked up and stupid.
Like, I don't even want to show it anymore. Because I'm like, man, I just feel like a complete piece of shit showing this. I want to find weird people. Like, the weird people are the ones that...
Just type cringe.
Cringe? All right, here.
See what YouTube gives you.
Cringe compilation.
All right. Listen, it's called compilation, not compilation.
Compilation.
Novocaine.
The most... That's how you say it.
The most viewed cringe clips of all
What is
time?
this Uncle Fester looking guy?
I don't know. Do the third one.
This guy?
Yep. The most viewed cringe clips of all time, 2018.
So you've got your own business.
So you've got your own business. Fina's
Fucking
Farm Shop.
YouTube ads, man.
Problem, conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, conductor.
Hang on, what?
We have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have
Oh
a problem.
my God.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem.
I want to kill him.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a fucking problem. Conductor, we have a problem.
I want to know what the problem
Conductor,
is.
we have a problem.
It's gotta be something
Conductor,
dumb.
we have a problem. Press emergency to talk. Conductor, we have a problem. 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 Conductor, we have a problem.
I don't know how much more I can do this.
I'm not sure what the fuck is happening.
We have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem.
Someone-
Conductor, we have a problem.
Someone take the phone away.
It doesn't matter. Can you imagine somebody shooting this shit up and you had a problem? You got a gun on you? You get off of me, you. You have a gun? I don't. Conductor, we have a.
This is Joseph.
Okay. This is Joseph. And his video was taken by a potato.
Oh my god.
This
Please.
is Joseph. I'm emo, and
I'm emo.
I hate people that say I'm not. Just call me emo kid. Don't call me potato, please. It just gets on my nerves. Okay.
You literally did.
I just did. I said his video was taken by a potato because the quality is
Don't
so
call me
shit.
a potato.
Don't call me a potato.
Did you just break the fourth wall?
Don't call me a potato. Call me emo kid.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
I swear to
Dude,
God.
these cringe videos are long as fuck.
Some emos do not.
A young boy, my father took me into the city.
Oh no.
See ya, marching band.
He said
Wow, this dude goes on for a minute.
At the hospital. Administration is right here.
I'm going
Get
to
in
the
there.
emergency room, sir.
Get in there.
Where?
Get out of my car now.
Where is my
Get
destination?
out of my car now.
What is wrong with this guy?
Get out of my car now. I have the right to tell you when to get out of my car. It's right now.
I don't know where I am.
Right. That's why I'm leaving right now. Have I done anything?
What is?
What was trying to break in my
These
house
aren't even
for?
that cringy.
They're stupid.
That's weird.
Oh, and I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Read her shirt.
Laughter yoga.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Oh god, that's weird. Hang on, fuck that.
You're gonna give people horrible news and then laugh about it.
All right, this is malignant. Break the beam, man. All right, let's see.
Just
what the fuck is this?
7 in the morning.
is that a person on a leash?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay, pause. I have seen this video.
I know exactly what it is too.
It's a pig calling contest, and I've seen other people blend in like deathcore.
Yes.
So they're like,
I've seen that. I've seen that shit too.
Some don't call it a dirty mind. Some call it a sexy imagination.
that guy only dates lot lizards.
It's all this black chocolate.
Oh God,
All
no!
this
What is
fucking black-
happening
look,
here?
Look at them fucking black. Look at all this black chocolate.
What's your face?
Hey Siri, call my boyfriend.
What was that guy?
I'll get to you shortly. Yeah, I'm a pacifist. I'm about to pass a fist across your face.
Bro.
Uncle Fester's had enough.
Bro.
Uncle Fester's had enough.
I've had enough. I've had enough of that.
Try not to cringe, number 13.
Do you see what Soulja Boy is doing now?
No.
So Soulja Boy is talking about. Did you hear about how he claimed to have owned Atari?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, they gave me like $140 million in shares. No, they gave him like 400,000 Atari coins, which is like their cryptocurrency, which amounted to like $100 grand.
Okay.
Which is a lot. But they broke down his claims, and then he lost his mind on Atari. Well, he also came out to shit on Tim the Tatman for leaving Twitch for YouTube. Watch this nightmare. Hang on. Soulja Boy on Tim the Tat. Man, I fucking can't type worth shit.
Ooh. There's a teaser trailer for that Insomniac Wolverine game.
Yeah, I've seen it. All right, watch this weirdo.
I'm the first rapper to show a Lambo truck live on Twitch sitting outside his house. Stop playing with me, I'm the richest nigga on Twitch. All them niggas left y'all to go to YouTube gaming for a check. They sold out for clout. I never do that. I never.
I want to point out that he would 100% do that.
Yeah.
He would 100% do that.
Absolutely. He's got 14 chains around his neck. Of course he'd do it for money.
Not even just that. It's just like fucking Soulja Boy is the kind of guy that sells emulators for like $300 to rip off fucking like Nintendo and shit, and then
Can't
call
you
it
get
his
those
own.
for free?
No, you can get them for like $20, but they have like a bunch of games on them. They're rip off games. But like Soulja Boy, he tried fucking doing it twice.
Believe Twitch. Twitch. I never leave Twitch for the clout. I am clout. I don't need no money. I don't need shit. I never leave Twitch. You niggas sold out for a check. You niggas ain't real, nigga. Balls and that boy in the Jersey. We take it to jail and we go to New Jersey.
That is pure mania.
Yep.
Like, that guy has got so many screws loose that I'm surprised he's not dead yet. Like, I'm actually shocked that he hasn't been bankrupt or has died. And I'm just like, him losing his mind about Tim. So do you know why Tim the Tap Man left Twitch?
No.
So one of the biggest things about YouTube is that you can make these videos. Like, you don't have to be live all the time for your videos to work for you. Whereas Twitch, you do. Like, if you're not live on Twitch, you're not making anything. Like, you in fact, you'll start losing if you're not live all the time. So, like, to be affiliated on Twitch, you have to stream 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Like, you have to get affiliated, you have to stream for 7 days, 7 different days, 25 total hours. And have an average of 3 viewers, which that part is the hardest one to get. You can have friends help you, so you can spoof it and get help. But the thing is, like, getting the actual affiliation to work for you after that point, you can lose your affiliation. And
wasn't there a few days when Ninja went on vacation for like 3 days?
He lost a bunch of money.
He lost the equivalent of like 140 grand.
Yeah. Because he wasn't streaming, and some of that, it's a lot of that's from like people donating and just spending money on shit,
giving him money.
Like, the subscription service is actually more of like in the bits. The bits is like basically the donation.
Yeah.
So like people like paying bits in his chat. So Tim the Tap Man. Well, the thing about YouTube is that you can actually stream. And your chat can be interactive and, pay and donate through your super chats and stuff. But your videos never go away. Whereas Twitch, even if your partner, after like 3 or 4 months, your VODs, the videos you recorded, they go away. YouTube, they never go away. As you saw, a video from 2009 that we did is still there.
Dean, if you ever listen to this, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. No. I'm not sorry, Dean. I'm not. You're going to come back to this, and Dean, you're going to see this YouTube video of me and your dad, and it's going to be, I'm probably going to be dead by then, but you're going to be like, Dean, you want to see what Brock looked like? What he was like as a human being? Psychotic? Anyway, so, like, YouTube, and the other thing is the ad revenue. The ad revenue on Twitch is only there when you're live. Your VODs don't have ads.
Right.
YouTube, it's there all the time. Your ad revenue continuously comes in because your ads are rolling, unless they're a premium subscriber, like on YouTube, like a premium member. Like, oh, and that's another thing that YouTube added: memberships. You can have a membership to these channels, and some people
just to the channels themselves.
Just the channels themselves. It's basically like subscribing on Twitch, to where you don't see ads and stuff, and all this. You get other perks depending on who it is. So your videos are working for you even when you're not there. You like Alicia's cat with pizza? So YouTube, that's why Tim the Tap Man left. He's like, it's been a lot harder just to continuously stream as much as I do and then spend time with my family, because he's married with a kid. So he did that so that he could spend more time with his family and also continue doing what he does for a living. It'd be like switching jobs, plus they gave him a deal. They gave him a good contract. And it's like, of course he did it for money. Like, and he did it for money and for family, so he doesn't have to have the burden of always being live to make something.
That's why when people say, oh, you play video games, you stream video games for a living, you're a loser. No, not really. Like, if you're a Twitch streamer, that's a young man's game. That's somebody with no goals, no family, nothing like that.
Not always.
But if you're an entertainer, it's just like anything else. Are you going to say that about actors? No, because actors have always been a thing.
That was the biggest hang up between me and Stephanie and her family. They saw me doing this shit for Twitch and stuff, and they thought it was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
And now I make money doing it.
Right.
Not a lot, but I make enough money to pay a bill.
Yeah.
Like every month, I get a paycheck.
So it's
and you know what?
It's just a new media
Right.
to make money
and then
entertaining.
The thing is, it's like if I can get this to go further, imagine how much I can make doing that.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm not busting my absolute ass physically and I mean, obviously a little mentally, but I personally enjoy the editing and all the other stuff that I do with it. Yeah. I like doing that because I can do it at work. Yeah. But if I could get paid to do that and make money doing that, like I'd do that all fucking day.
That's the thing about the editing too. Have you watched Bo Burnham's new
No,
special?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. You should. But usually shit like that has to have, it gets made, it gets filmed, then it goes through editing, and that takes a little bit.
No, it takes more. It takes so much longer than it does to make it.
But if you're just one person, it was just him doing all the editing.
Yeah.
And all the videography and everything.
Well, the one thing he had going
Took
for him
a
was that
whole
he didn't
year.
have any live shows.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it
he
took him-
stopped.
He had to. Everyone did.
No. He stopped before COVID.
He did. He was. I actually listened to this like before. And I was listening to Segura and other comedians like Ryan Sickler and everybody talk about this. He stopped and he was going to come back. He was going to start touring in 2020 again.
Yeah.
And like he stopped because of his mental health and stuff. He was like taking a strain on him. So he took a break, and then he was going to make a comeback, and he was really excited about it. And then COVID happened and shut down all his shows.
Yeah.
And then he made that. So he had nothing but time on his hands to do it.
Yeah.
And it ended up being really good. I mean, I haven't seen it. I know it's good.
It's good. You can visually, the whole time you watch it from beginning to end, you can see his mental health go like up and down, and it's intense. Like it's funny. Some of those songs are funny, and it has like that little bit of comedy in it. But then like if you look at it from a different perspective, it's like a lot deeper than just some comedy videos or some comedy songs.
The effect on everyone's mental health through the last year and a half has been, almost irreversible, I think.
It's going to have a long-term effect for sure.
Super long, and especially the younger generation. Yeah. Like my generation, like us, we're gamers. We're fucking reclusive as it is anyway.
It's built for this.
Like this is where I thrive, baby. This is my jam.
You were born in isolation. I was.
You adapted the dark. I was born of it, molded by it. You were born in isolation. I was. No, you adapted to isolation. I was born of it.
Which will break first, your spirit or your body?
Or your body. Yeah. So like the gaming scene, like this was like where nerds fucking. This is our jam. The only thing that sucked was that we couldn't podcast.
I'm thankful that Dean is as young as he is right now
because it won't affect him.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Brock here. If you like what you've seen so far, what you've heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And then also turn your notifications on so you know whenever I go live or when the next video comes out. We post every Monday, or at least we try to, and all the audio comes down if you follow the links down below. On Spotify, CastBox, Apple, Google, you name it, our audio is on it. So go ahead and check it all out, and also check us out on Twitch at Blacklisted_gaming. That's a Blacklisted with a capital B _gaming with a capital G on Twitch. That link is also down below too. So back to the show, guys.
He's had stuck shits.
What's stuck shits?
It's not a thing. He's like hard poops. He's not supposed to have hard poops, like nuggets.
He's what? 8 months old? 7? No. Damn, that's not. No. He's what?
He's
5 months old?
Almost 4.5 months.
Wait, he's not supposed to be having solid shit?
Not as hard as he has been, no. He's been having like when you shit and like a solid hard nugget comes out, that's what he's having.
How old are they supposed to be when they shit hard?
When they shit hard? Not 4 months. They're supposed to be not watery, but pretty, gooey.
What's his food?
It's a combination of the type of food that he's going in between, and Mila got fluoride baby, like, what's it called?
Did it start with the fluoride?
Maybe. We're not sure if it's that or if it's the changeover in formula types.
He might be having a bad reaction to the switch.
Yeah.
I'm not a dad. I don't know. I don't have
It's
kids.
either that
I don't
or
know
it's
shit about
the
kids.
Nursery water. The nursery water has fluoride.
Fluoride's bad for you, isn't it?
It's bad for you if you have like a sensitive stomach and shit. So if his stomach is sensitive to it, then it could be messing with the consistency of his poops. So he's been like really upset.
And that's why she didn't come over with him.
Yeah. Today's.
He's got stuck shits.
He's got stuck shits. He's got hot
Where
sticks.
did you get that term from?
I just made it up.
You made up stuck shits?
Stuck shits.
So is he not pooping or is he just having a hard time?
It's both. It's when he poops, he's having a hard time because it hurts.
Is that why he makes those faces that you send me?
Yeah.
He's just like
his one picture. Where is it?
He was shitting there, wasn't he?
I don't know if he was shitting or if he was just really upset.
Hang on, that's really bright. Get it a little bit closer so the ring light doesn't see it. Oh my god, it's still fucking bright. Hang on.
Is it? I can tone it down.
Yeah, turn it down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh my god. He was not fucking happy to be there.
Anytime, that was when we were at my grandparents' house. Anytime someone sends me something, a text that I'm like, you're stupid or whatever, I'll send that. If Dean judges you, and he's like,
my baby is judging you. I have the stuck shits. When he's older, I'm gonna say that. You got the stuck shits, dude?
You got the stuck shits?
When he's like being a little shithead teenager, I'm like, what's wrong? You got the stuck shits again? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, it's when your poop is stuck inside of your body. What the fuck was that? The last part.
That was a fucking train horn.
Where?
But I don't think it was on a train. You've seen those.
You see it was someone's truck?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it was
That was
someone's truck.
outside?
Yes. We were trying like 4 times to get him to like do the thing. And he wouldn't do it. And he started to do it. And then someone does the fucking loud ass train horn. I think on their truck. I stopped the video. I'm like, I fucking hate this town. I hate this street. I'm ready to move.
Dude, you live in one of the busiest areas.
I know. Especially right now with all the construction.
Well, oh my
Fucking
god.
over it.
There's construction everywhere.
Fucking over it.
I've already had to replace the tires on my new car. Because I got a hole in the tire from construction.
How fast are you driving over the potholes
Not.
and stuff?
I'm not. Dude, I don't even drive. I drive the speed limit, which I got in the habit of that ever since my last car because it was expired plates and I didn't want to get pulled over. Yeah. So I got in the habit of driving the speed limit.
I need to renew my plates.
But all this construction down here, Sheridan Road, even in Illinois. Illinois got construction down Sheridan
All the way
Road
down.
everywhere. Like even
You get it?
Yep. What's that road over there by that Quick Trip and Walgreens going north and south? Not 22nd.
52nd?
No, that's not 52nd.
80th.
That's 80th Avenue?
No, avenues are this.
Avenues are this way. Streets are this way.
This way, yes. Okay. Yeah.
So that road by that Quick Trip and that Walgreens, you follow that all the way down to Illinois. There's construction on that fucking road too. It's everywhere.
I went all the way down there because I was toy hunting. It took me forever.
I have to. Oh my god! Just to even go to my mom's house, I have to take back roads. And then
Where's your mom live now?
She lives in the same place. In Pleasant Prairie, not the house, but the by the fire station where the trailer park is.
The house that you had?
Not the big one. So like over by it's off H. So that fire station on H by the fucking unknown graveyard that we went to.
Yeah, and that roundabout.
And made a fucking Ouija board out of drywall.
Just got mad.
He did.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
That's where his cousin's buried. I think the one that got murdered at.
I thought that
Sheridan.
was a John and Jane Doe fucking cemetery.
I don't know. He got mad because we were at a cemetery, and it was because his cousin got murdered.
His
Cheryl's.
cousin is not buried there.
Okay, well, that's how he got mad. That's why he got mad. But
I understand it was a sensitive time, but that wasn't where his cousin is. I promise, it's a John and Jane Doe cemetery. But so she lives off of that road, and there's that trailer park there. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, this construction. They busted up that whole road just to go there. When Alicia lived in Oak Creek, I literally had to go south and then west to get to the highway just to avoid the Highway 50. Everything is under every single. It was like almost like Kenosha was like, let's construction every major road in town. Yep. So you got 22nd Avenue going down that way. Yep. My barber's, by the way, on 22nd. I have to go to Sheridan, which is also under construction. So I got to basically zigzag between Kenosha to get to some place that takes me about 10 minutes to get there.
It's insane.
And it takes me a half hour to get there.
Have you seen Vance Restaurant lately?
No. I mean, why? I mean, I've been past it. Why?
You remember the trees? They had like 2 or 3 fairly decent sized trees right in front.
Yes.
All gone.
What do you mean?
They cut them all down.
Oh, they did? Mm-hmm. I didn't even know there was trees in front of that.
Yeah.
You mean on the side where your street is?
Yeah. On the right side of the restaurant. If you're
What are they doing to that road? Are they making it wider?
To 75th?
No, I know what they're doing 75th to your road. Because that fucker's been under construction since winter.
No, they're they opened up a new street. So that street's done now.
A new street to what?
It cuts through, so like they made that new street because they're widening 75th and closing off the entrances to businesses along.
So they're going to open up entrances to businesses on 75th.
Side, yeah.
Okay. So there's not that entrance to Goodwill isn't going to be there anymore.
Correct. It's going to be a backside entrance to that other street.
That was a dumb entrance for that place, to be honest.
In the main entrance right now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the one that where it was, where like the one they're getting rid of.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that was where it was.
Me either.
They should have just had that come right off of Highway 50. They should have just done that off the go.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
And it sucks because like Van's his business is going to slow down because of the construction, even though they're not even fucking with his entrance because he only has the one and it's on 60th.
But they're closing that area off, kind of.
They're going to have to.
So how are they going to get? How are people going to get in?
75th all the way down. They're going to have to.
So how are the people going to get in?
They're going to have to go through the Green Bay side, down that street.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's stupid. I feel like
that's so far out of the way.
I feel like for businesses that are affected that much, the city should like reimburse them for the money they lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're widening the street and fucking up their business.
And you're making that's such a long back way in.
Yeah.
Like, and I guarantee you most people won't know they won't know how to get there. Oh. They'll be like, how the fuck do I get in here? And then they'll just go somewhere else.
Well, barely anyone knows about that new road anyway. There's barely anybody that goes
the
down.
new road's already up?
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah. It cuts through. So, you know, on Green Bay where that Jehovah's Witnesses fucking church is?
Yeah. It's over there?
It cuts through right next to it.
Holy dude, that is a fucking long ass way away.
Yeah.
And that's the entrance. Why did they put it there? Why couldn't they put it off of 75th?
I don't know.
This town does weird shit.
I don't understand.
This town does the weirdest fucking things ever.
Wisconsin and Illinois has 2 seasons, winter and construction.
I know. I hate it so goddamn much.
But
all right, let's finish this up so you can go home and do your packing, and I got to cook before I go to bed because I got to be at work at 5 in the morning. At least I think I do. Yeah. Let's see.
I'm unemployed.
Well, you're moving.
Both of us are. It's crazy. We looked at Dean the night.
Hang on a second.
What?
I hate my job. Can you come in at like 11 o'clock and work until 10 p.m. instead? So you went from wanting me to work in the morning to get off earlier.
5 to 2 from...
Because I work 2 to 10.
Yeah.
And then instead of working 2 to 10, you mean you want me to come in earlier and stay longer? For what?
Paid for the whole time?
Yeah, you get paid the whole time, but it's not time and a half.
Because they're going to cut your hours other days?
No. Because the way they do overtime after 80 hours per pay period, not 40 hours per week. Yeah. It's so stupid.
That's dumb.
Anyway, I got to go cook salmon, and you got to go take care of your moving shit. So,
yeah. I don't give my wife a break.
When are you coming back? When's your estimated time to come back from Tennessee?
Oh, for the whole time?
Yeah. Do you guys have like an idea?
The plan right now is to do like a year and a half.
So you're gonna move down there, save up, and then come back and buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the housing market's absolute shit, then we'll wait. But
it's gonna pop. Everything is right now going up in price, and then it's gonna come back down. This is not a good time to buy a house.
No, not right now.
That's why everyone's like, sell your house, you get a lot for it. I'm like, where am I gonna go?
And Tennessee doesn't have any state income tax.
Yes, that's. Oh God,
so
I love that so fucking much. Anyway, guys, so we'll see you next week.
Next Saturday, you said?
Next Saturday, yeah, because your party's on 9/11.
Yep, party on 9/11.
Oh my God! Oh fuck!
I'll bring the Tower of Cheese.
Oh. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll catch y'all later.